Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
What's good?
What up?
This is episode 160.
160 on them.
Of the Logical Sense Podcast. This is your boy Busby.
Give me a hell yeah!
And over here is your boy JC No Hutters.
And Martin.
Yo, what up? Hey, you got the sound effects right this week. Proud of you, man.
Right?
Proud of you.
Yeah, I know, right? For once. Anyway, shit. Got the week of Thanksgiving. Everyone's getting their foods ready and shit like that. I feel bad for
You sound like you dreading this fucking house.
No, just,
no energy whatsoever.
Thanksgiving.
Get ready for that itis, man. Just dreading the itis. Get ready for the
Sounds
food.
like you got it already.
It's alright. Everyone's getting ready for Thanksgiving. Fucking grocery stores. For grocery stores, I call it Black Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, because it's a fucking madhouse for last minute shopping. And if y'all work at any grocery stores, God bless you. And then after that, and then it's Black. Y'all doing anything for Black Friday? Doing Black, was it digital for? What's the one for the website?
That's Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday. Y'all doing that shit?
No.
You know why?
Why?
I did all my shopping a month ago.
Ha!
I don't wait.
Makes sense.
I just do it throughout the year. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Everybody's like rushing and complaining. I'm like, fam, if you got like, let's see, including you guys, I probably got 8 or 9 total people that I went shopping for.
Right.
Yeah.
It's what now, month 11 of the year?
Yeah.
You
Seriously,
could have got a present
saying, bro.
at least one present a month
Just
leading up to
got
that.
a little bit extra cash. Boom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think on Christmas. I don't even think Christmas is going to even be low key. Because I'm just thinking, like, the older I get, the less shit I want. Just,
Christmas is basketball day.
Yeah.
Well, for you
Same
guys.
here.
For
Yeah.
me, it's just whatever. Just spend time with family and get gift cards and socks.
Lots of socks.
Socks be clutch.
Socks
Seriously.
and boxers.
Ain't no lie.
Ain't no lie either, man.
Remember
Shit.
being a kid, you used to get that, you used to feel like
Dread that shit.
like you did something wrong because it was worse
Right.
than coal.
Now,
As soon as you get your own bills and somebody give you some
Clothes?
necessities,
Right.
oh man,
round of applause.
yeah, the real MVP.
Oh, you got me a fucking
Shit, right on time.
$50 gift card? For sure.
Yeah, motherfucker show up with everything you need. Oh wait, $100?
And I've been waiting,
Got to pay a little extra on this bill and get it taken care of this
what
month.
I want.
Yeah.
Serious.
I told everybody in my family, and I was like, look, I'm not saying this because I'm, I want to be a Grinch or anything like that. You don't have to do anything major for Christmas. Just get me money because it'll help me get rid of 2 or 3 bills that have been nagging me, and I can go into the next year fresh with a clean slate with a brand new monthly financial budget. I was like, just give me the money and I'll take it.
All I tell my family now is just give me something.
That's real shit.
I tell my family is give me something Michael Jackson related. Don't get me Leaving Neverland if y'all want to be smart asses.
Ha.
But
Now I know what I'm getting you.
I know.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'll stuff that shit down your throat.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I'm going to fly out the motherfuckers that threw it. Have them meet at your doorstep.
So you gonna put on World Star with me whooping their ass?
Give me a hell yeah!
Nah. Speaking of Michael, did you hear about that shit? They setting up the Michael Jackson biopic.
Ready for Flex to come back and play Michael.
No.
Anyway, yeah. Apparently, the estate agreed with the dude who did Bohemian Rhapsody for Queen. They made a deal with them, and he got access to all of Michael's recordings, the videos, all that shit. And they're trying to set up a biopic.
That's a great first start.
Shit.
If
Getting
the
the
estate
people that did Bohemian Rhapsody.
If the estate
real.
agreed, that's why Michael fans are kind of just like, yeah, but I'm going, hey, if the estate pretty much gave him like leeway for it, if they believe in him, plug it.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people have been trying to do Michael biopics for years, and the estate just keeps telling them.
No.
So if they believe in him, shit. I've said flat out, whoever they get to play Michael, that dude's going to win an Oscar. I don't know how far they're going to go. Because I remember Elliot Reed said one of his ideas is that he wanted to show Michael from Off the Wall all the way up to the Thriller era. Like when Thriller came out, when he did the moonwalk and how his star just blew up and shit.
Yeah.
And then stop it right there. Just stop. But I don't know. Michael's life is weird, man. His life has to be like a damn trilogy. Because of all the shit that happened to him. It's literally like a damn trilogy.
Honestly, with the just with how we consume information these days, there's not even a need to have a biopic that goes to movie theaters. Just make it a fucking 4-season series on one of these streaming platforms.
They're doing that for Selena.
Like,
Netflix.
Yeah. We have enough. They are willing to throw the bag out to produce 4 to 7 seasons worth. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't need, like, if you, like, there's no point in having a biopic anymore in terms of an actual movie.
Though, shit.
Yeah.
Fam, in Michael Jackson's life, you can break that shit up in 7 stages at least.
At least 3.
Each stage could be a season.
Yeah.
Think about that for a second.
Each skin tone could be a damn season.
Each skin tone.
Seriously, you think I'm...
I mean, the Jacksons alone is 1 season.
That's the Jackson American Dream. Oh, man, that's still one round of applause. It was the anniversary of that.
Yeah. That alone is 1 season.
That's still the greatest.
And the thing is, you can go in and tap into so much deeper than what... And they
just focus on his book, Moonwalk. That's pretty much what they're saying.
Well, no, and then what I'm getting at after that is, then you make his solo albums a season each.
A lot of shit happened from Off the Wall, the Thriller.
Yeah.
That makes sense, bro.
Because then you break it, because it's not like you're going year by year. Yeah. Like, there's years in between his albums.
And then from Dangerous on, that's when shit gets dark. And,
I'm telling you, you could, cats like Michael Prince, you can legit do these at like minimum 7 season series.
Yeah.
Because they just got so much shit in their life.
And if the estate, like I said, if the estate,
think about it like that.
If the estate like trusts this dude, because they don't give it to anybody, so if they signed off and said, "Yeah, we trust you," then they have complete faith in it.
Yeah.
So,
like I said, getting the people behind Bohemian Rhapsody, that's a good. Because
they won They won for Best Picture. Mm-hmm. They won for Best Picture, and they did. And Queen fans actually kind of liked the movie, kind of. Some people say that movie was. I never saw it, but
whether you liked it or didn't, I at least saw the performance side by sides.
Oh yeah.
For me, that's important when you're doing a musical biopic.
If you're gonna do Michael, you best do it right. The only guy who did Michael right was the dude on the Jackson's American Dream. He was the only. Yeah, that's crazy. He died too. That's wild.
He had cancer, didn't he?
I don't know.
He had some kind of
heart disease, and he died of cardiac arrest. Kind of
I don't even think he lived to see the airing. Mm-mm. He died before. He died right after they finished.
Yeah, I know. I think he died a little after or before. Yeah. That's the wild part about it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he was the only one who played Michael right, like grown Michael. What's his name? Who played little Michael?
Jay Weave.
Yeah, Jason Weaver. Jackson 5 Michael. I don't know who played the little Michael. I don't know what happened to him. But he was cool.
I don't think nobody was checking for him like that.
I know, right? But they was all in stages. It was like Lil Michael. Then exactly. It was all in stages.
I mean, the first two seasons of that series could literally just be
the Jacksons.
Yeah,
literally just the Jacksons because he.
At what 10 to 13
even
episodes.
Give the whole background about just the parents.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, be like, oh, you gonna talk about when he touched them kids? If the estate gave it to him, the fuck you think? They're gonna probably say these niggas are liars, so they're gonna shit like the fuck. Don't go there with them. Whatever. Let's see what studio signs off on it. That's crazy. They tried to cancel Michael this year, and then you see fucking Safari dancing as Michael. You see that shit? Mm-hmm. My God, Safari dance with them, people dancing on the streets, people still dance like Michael and singing his songs in subways. You can't cancel the king, baby.
I mean, it's more important than that. You can't cancel the truth.
That too.
Yeah.
The truth is always going to set you free.
Yeah. And no one believed them niggas.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like Dave Chappelle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's Michael Jackson.
I had a good weekend, man. Once again, Watchmen is for me the best series on TV right now.
Yeah,
they shut shit down with
this week's episode. Was wild.
Episode 6. Both you guys know how much I've been raving about the series. Episode 6 is going to be a defining moment in TV history.
Oh wow, you going that far with it, huh?
It's literally, and it wasn't. It's not just me. I've seen so many people just bring up. How were you able to do that in today's era with just all the kind of information that could get leaked out, and you were able to hold it on for this long, and you just took it to a whole... They took that series to a whole...
The way they filmed that episode was wild. The way they filmed it, everything. It's called Minuteman, right?
No, it's... that was last episode. It's the being behind something or something like that.
Just some shit. It's a long.
But it's like you've finally seen the series, Busby. It's dope how they actually introduced the title of it.
Oh yeah, they do it they do that with all the series.
It's within the scene. So like they'll be in the middle of acting, and as soon as they turn, the title will be on the back of the wall.
Or it'll be on the street in the mirror. It'll be like in random. It'll just
like pop up.
You'll see it. It'll be like in your face. That was a great ass episode. Like I was like, oh, then a little twist in the end. I was like, oh, so the extraordinary being. Yeah, Yeah, that was a great episode.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it for you, Martine, because I know at some point you're going to start watching it. But this is one of those ones where after seeing this, it's like I highly don't even wait for it to all be available to binge. Like, I would jump on this to get...
Like right now.
Yeah, because 3 more episodes of the season. I would jump on it to get to at least... Even if you don't get to this week's,
right?
At least to get to the last 2 weeks, because it's also that... I know you don't like week by week, but that anticipation for this series, it leaves you wanting more, but at the same time, you're like,
you gotta wait.
It's enough content for you to be like, wait, I have to study this for the next couple of days to figure out what the fuck happened.
Just happened.
You've said that before, bro, and I believe you. You know what I mean?
But like, it's pretty
I'm
much
just not that type of person.
This one's nothing. Not everything's on the surface. That's why
it's pretty much based off the novel. It's literally they didn't get the movie. They literally based everything off the novel. So if you read the graphic novel, it's pretty much literally a sequel to the novel. And shit. Which is wild. Mandalorian was fire too.
It was,
bruh.
Oh yeah, bruh, boy.
Yeah, they got into that action.
Oh yeah, yeah. Baby. Like Mandalorian just realized, like, I gotta take care of this little green nigga.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what he said. I gotta take care of this nigga now.
Like something's different about this one.
Yeah, little baby. I feel he's a clone. I feel I think it's a clone, and I think I feel this is gonna connect to Rise of Skywalker somehow. That's my prediction. Somehow,
because this is what? This is right before Rogue One?
No, this is right after Return of the Jedi. It's in between Return of the Jedi and Force Awakens.
Yeah.
So it's right in between there. Plus, we don't know how the fuck Palpatine survived that shit. I still don't know why they did that fucking sequel trilogy, but it is what it is.
I just know this is good.
Oh, it's good. That's all that matters.
Like I don't care. Amazing. I don't care who from the trilogy series comes in this. This is just good.
I rewatched Revenge of the Sith, and they kind of bumped up on my list now. It's kind of aging good for the wrong reasons.
Wonder who said that.
I know you said it, but at first now I'm watching it. It's just, man, acting is trash. But this is still great to watch, entertaining. Little nigga doing he's Ghost. That's who Anakin is. He's Ghost.
It's still wild that George Lucas allowed everybody to spook him out of making Jar Jar the Sith. Because that was the original plan, right?
I heard that was just a rumor.
Wait.
No, it was legit.
What?
No, I don't think that was a.
No, it's not. I've talked with hardcore, legit ass Star Wars fans. My homeboys who are hardcore in that.
Yeah.
No, Jar Jar was supposed to be on the dark. Yeah, he was supposed to be in hiding.
That was a rumor because he gave all power to fucking Palpatine. And people thought it was like an urban legend that he's part of the Sith.
Yeah, except for how they describe it to me, it's not an urban legend. That was the initial plan, and then the backlash came because Jar Jar looked like a fucking coon, so they just abandoned it right there.
No,
but the plan was Jar Jar was supposed to be that ace in the hole.
No, I remember the backlash
for the Sith.
Yeah,
I remember the backlash for episode 2 saying that NSYNC was going to be in that, and Star Wars fans just went they're still in it, but I remember that they're still members from NSYNC are in it. They just didn't film them.
Shit, niggas would have been in there either way if Tupac was Mace Windu.
Oh my god!
And he would have been electrocuted. He probably would have been shot by lasers. Like the stormtroopers would have came in and shot him, and then electrocuted him and shot him.
Stormtroopers don't hit shit.
Yeah, but he would have went out Jedi life, motherfucker.
Shit.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, I've been rewatching the series, and man, Empire Strikes Back still. They added shit to A New Hope on Disney Plus. Yeah, they added more shit.
Really?
It's just little shit. Remember when before Han shot Greedo says some slick shit to him and he shoots him. It wasn't added on none of the special editions, but the Disney Plus they added more shit.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, I guess to coincide to connect with Solo and all the other movies. Whatever, man. Star Wars is still a great series. I'm trying to put more people onto it. It's wild when you try to put other people on that's never seen the series. So I do the machete order, which I've talked about before, and I ask them, before you watch this, have you seen, what do you know about it? They're like, nothing. So absolutely nothing. Because I got to make sure like they don't know that Vader is some spoilers.
Spoilers, bro. You can just stop there.
Yeah.
You can just stop there.
Just all. That Vader is,
Yeah. Any of your accounts get hacked?
Nah, not mine.
Because there was a big old
Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone
hacked a big old thing. Yeah.
Yeah, all them.
None other than Netflix.
Shit.
No, that was the joke before joke.
Baby.
Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know what you were looking at.
I just heard it on Joe's shit.
Yeah, no, that was the joke on Twitter before Joe.
Oh, that
which was Netflix. Yeah, Netflix said, "Now we gotta get these niggas the fuck up out of here," and they went and hacked into about.
Allegedly.
No, it's not allegedly. This has happened.
Well, I know the hacking, but I don't think Netflix did that.
The Netflix shit is a joke. Okay. But in real life, this happened.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Accounts were being people were having their logins and passwords changed, and they were getting sold on the black market for $3.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
So people were saying that they couldn't even get into their shit. Like, all their stuff was taken. So there's this big old thing. And so we just led to believe, like, oh, it's Netflix.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Sense.
Yeah.
Disney they still gotta add. They still gotta fix some of that shit on Disney Plus. They gotta add like a what you just watched feature on there.
They'll get to that.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's like
you know how that shit works, though. Mm-hmm. They leave a bunch of shit out, so that way is when people complain and they resolve it, the people feel like, yes, it's because I said something. No, that was just part of the plan. They were just waiting for you to actually say it to happen. That's a marketing secret.
Yeah. Well, I guess.
That's why they make everything to break.
Yeah.
Everything's made to break because how would they get an update if it wouldn't break?
But yeah,
it's a very valid point.
What I've been doing watching, I've been binging Boy Meets World now. Yeah, it's still cool. Been binging. I haven't touched Netflix ever since I got Disney Plus. I'm just gonna keep it honest.
I think I opened it once just to watch Infinity War.
War?
That was legit.
That's what I'm gonna do with Star Wars. I'm gonna go.
I finished watching the Dion Cole stand up. Oh, Larissa and I were watching Lil Rel's live and Crenshaw stand up on HBO.
Oh, okay.
Look, Dave Chappelle might have the best stand up of the year. Mm-hmm. Lil Rel shit had me laughing from beginning to end. It was just fucking funny from beginning to end.
I need to get on that.
And it's not even like he's doing the most off the wall shit. It was the most simplest stuff he was talking about. The majority of it was just talking about his uncle's funeral, who happened to be a crackhead. The majority was just on that, but it was how he was describing all the shit. We were legit crying while watching. Like, it was just one of those. Like I said, Chappelle probably has the best one overall, but in terms of like one that I just laughed from beginning to end, and there's just no rhyme or reason to it. Right. It's Lil Rel.
I just remind me, niggas try to cancel Dave Chappelle too.
That worked for like 2 days.
Or not even.
Was that even a cancel attempt? Like,
I know, it was. Niggas saying it wasn't funny.
You can't try to cancel somebody for 6 hours and then it's a failed attempt. Like, nah, that's
it.
Yeah,
that's all they're doing. This is all they're doing. This is canceled.
Yeah, and what they didn't realize was what they didn't realize was Dave Chappelle supporters wasn't just going tight. Motherfuckers was going on radio shows and podcasts and do everything in their ass to defend. So
niggas tried to say it wasn't funny. I still couldn't believe niggas were saying whatever. Niggas say this. We talked about that shit, but it's just reminding me. Every time I see something with Michael, I see Dave. I'm like, y'all niggas try to cancel Michael. Y'all try to cancel Dave. You niggas should be ashamed of yourselves. Like Logic when you dropped that fucking supermarket shit. How dare you? Anyway, shit. Well, iLLiys season's coming. Well, it's here. Yeah. And you ready?
It's just so
it's just silent.
Hard.
No, it went by so fast. Ready. It's just like, damn.
Time flew.
Seriously though, this whole fucking year just went by.
Hell yeah.
Like in the blink of an eye, man. For real.
I mean, including this, we probably got 2 or 3 more episodes total. Then we're done for the rest of the year.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know. Depending on what happens. Yeah. Last time we fucking stopped and all of a sudden everything popped off at the end of the year. Like,
we'll be back.
Yeah. We thought about coming back. I was like, nah, give us more content, and more shit just kept popping off. Like, okay, motherfuckers.
Nah, but yeah, so we're down to iLLiys noms. We saw the Grammy noms and we were like, oh shit, it's that time. I guess we want to talk about
Grammys first.
No, I'm saying we saw the Grammy noms and we were like, oh shit, it actually is that time.
That's that time, yeah.
Let's get our shit popping off. So
yeah,
we didn't want to get to we figured let's do the teams first.
Yeah,
we'll get to the nominations next week. I just didn't have time to go through each and every.
We all didn't. We just all figured it out today. So
yeah, the all teams.
We're just like, hey, we should start doing this shit.
Yeah,
yeah. We're just like, well, we'll find out. We're gonna find out when same day you find out.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm gonna find out.
The all teams were just easier to get done right away because it's
even that took. Oh shit!
It's easier than the noms. That's just all of us.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh yeah,
because we didn't have to dwindle down. You could at least work with 5 to 10 different groups of acts.
Yeah,
at this point.
Yeah.
So we got hip hop, and of course we always break them down into first and second teams. First team hip hop: J. Cole, Freddie Gibbs, Rick Ross, Rhapsody, and Wale. Second team hip hop. Meg the Stallion, Tyga, Big Crit, Currency, and of course, the Baby. A lot of people are gonna look at these lists and be like, "Damn, y'all could have put such and such on," and we're like, "Well, prove us wrong," because it was just one of those years.
Again, we're not going to argue with y'all. We're going to put it up later on, the Twitter, all the social medias. But I don't got the energy. We all don't got the energy.
It's not even about having energy.
We just don't.
The artists didn't have the energy, bro. Like nobody dropped.
Nobody dropped shit.
We gonna pull out Jazz. You gonna pull out Drake? Drake didn't drop an album this year. Oh, you gonna bring up the whole Lucy
Care
shit?
Package?
Like, no.
Nope.
Who you gonna bring up? As much as we love Kendrick, Kendrick didn't do literally.
Kendrick was
shit
in the
this
shit.
year.
Kendrick was on. He was Obi-Wan Kenobi.
A few features, and that was
it. He was
it.
a hermit. He was in Tatooine.
Yeah. Dead ass though. Shit. Everything comes back to Star Wars.
I know, right? He was in Tatooine, just chilling.
Yeah.
So shit.
So I mean, like that's basically where I'm at with it.
Yeah. Next.
Then you got R&B.
R&B, baby.
First team: Chris Brown, Anderson .Paak, Kehlani, Ari Lennox, and BJ the Chicago Kid. And then when we get to the second team, we got Snow Allegra, Sir, Lucky Day, LA, and Sabrina Claudio. And that covers R&B. R&B really kicked hip hop's ass.
R&B really did.
There were a lot of different choices we could have went with.
And let's just be honest too. Like we went through these lists like that.
Yeah.
The hip hop one took a while.
Yeah.
Hip hop one, we were literally scraping.
Together,
We were trying to figure out like who else.
R&B, we had to cut people.
Yeah.
Like it was too much. And for those who are like, oh wait, but such and such should have been on here. Look, this is not indicative of our top or ill 50 list.
Yeah.
That's coming out pretty soon. It's not like if you have a top album, you're guaranteed to be on here. So if you see guys like Tory Lanez missing, well, yeah, Tory Lanez waited until a week ago to drop an album.
R&B album at that, because he was dropping a bunch of rap features.
Yeah, so
And he really didn't do any features.
right.
Like
So
the whole year.
we're kind of looking at what you did throughout the year. So if you kind of wait until a week before, it's hard for us to kind of
jump on that bandwagon.
Yeah, hell of an album, but
definitely.
again, we're talking about the whole year. So there's that. Usually we would have 2 teams for the group, but there just wasn't enough.
Wasn't enough.
There just wasn't.
Wasn't enough teams, baby.
So instead of trying to struggle and trying to reach to get 2, we just made a first team for the group, and then we added in a special category for this year. We just figured, fuck it, there's enough pop acts that we listen to, so we'll do a first team pop. And so for the group first team is Dreamville as a group, Jet Life as a group, Little Brother, Griselda as a group, and then of course Mad Gibbs, which is Freddie Gibbs and Madlib.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean there
wasn't that many groups.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what I said. We were just thinking, like, I guess. Congratulations.
Yep. And so as a result of that, not having a second team for that, so now we got first team all pop. We have Post Malone, Lizzo, Billie Eilish, Ariana Grande, and Ed Sheeran.
And that's about it.
Yeah.
There's probably more pop acts, but that's all we kind of listened to this whole year. They're the ones that have been the most consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we get to production. A lot of producers out there for this one. First team, and I should have said this earlier, none of these are in order. We just wrote them down. So it's not like like the first person we read is like...
It's not number 1, number 2. No, it's just whatever.
Yeah.
First team is going to be Hit Boy, Madlib, Hitmaker, Mustard, and Kenny Beats. And then we got the second team, which is DJ Derringer, who is done countless work for Griselda. P2J, a name that a lot of you guys aren't going to know, but if I told you the songs he did, you would definitely figure out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's one of those. Boy Wonder, Cal Banks, and London on the Track.
And that's it.
And then we get to
Nope.
and then we get to the rookies. A lot of good rookies this year.
A lot.
Yeah, there actually was, man.
Yeah, this one was actually pretty. I say aside from R&B category, this one was
easy.
pretty much easy to get on. First team, we got the Baby, Meg The Stallion, YBN Cordae, Lucky Day, and Lil Nas X. Second team, we got Oakland's own Guap Dad 4000, Blueface, St. John, Boogie, and Yella Beezy. And that's all the teams. So shouts out to everybody that did their thing all throughout the year. It was minimal, but y'all did something throughout the year.
Yeah.
And we appreciate that.
We appreciate that.
Shit.
Gave us some content.
Yeah.
I mean, minimal's an understatement, dog.
Seriously.
For real.
Like, seriously. We even got to do a whole debate about Tyler the Creator and shit like that. And his album was just out there. We just couldn't put him on a team because he's like his own person.
Yeah. One name that, once again, when we explained the list a couple weeks ago, Tyga.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people wondering why Tyga was on that second team, but again, Tyga had a dope-ass album. He stayed in his lane, and he did what he did. He had features.
Features knocked him out the park.
Pretty much Tyga was his business as usual for Tyga.
Yeah. And outside the booth, let's talk about how he gave hope for men. Gave the plug for his hair.
Nah, shit.
So a lot of niggas is getting their hair back, including Tory Lanez, which we didn't bring up, but Tory Lanez
oh, that's right.
has given Tyga unlimited features for the rest of their careers.
Unlimited features.
For the plug.
Unlimited features! All the way back to Star Wars.
Yep.
Anyway,
Always comes back.
speaking of, we'll talk about Tyler. Yeah, the Grammy nominations came out. Oh yeah. So
Yeah. Why
yeah.
yuck?
Just yuck because they kind of got it wrong-ish kind of when it comes to rap.
They didn't care.
They just compared
let's
to
just keep
last
it a
year.
buck. They did not care.
Compared to last year,
Oh,
they
yeah.
just did not give a fuck. So nominations came out, and the nominations for best rap album this year is Revenge of the Dreamers 3 with Dreamville, Championships for Meek Mill, I Am Greater Than I Was with 21 Savage, The Lost Boy YBN Cordae, and fucking Tyler the Creator with Igor.
What kind of shit is that?
I'm not mad at it,
That's
but at
not
the
rap.
same time, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That album was not rap.
let me rephrase it. I'm not mad enough to give the Grammys a response.
At this point,
You know what I'm saying? Because once I saw Tyler again,
That was
great
his
album.
only nomination.
Not upset with the album itself.
Right.
When I just saw that album put with hip hop, knowing that that's not a hip hop album,
Even he says that
It was just like, what the fuck?
it's an alternative. I call
it
it
was that.
alternative.
But at the same time, it was just like, oh, so y'all just doing anything this
Oh,
year.
yeah.
Okay,
Y'all
so
just-
there's no reason for me to get upset.
Alright.
Because you didn't want to put. He's not even nominated for album of the year. I felt he should have been nominated for album of the year. I'm not saying he should have won, but at least get nominated in that. Earthquake wasn't even nominated for anything else. It was just best rap album, and I'm like, and that's what I said. I've said it on here. Should I say it on here? Yeah, fuck. I'll just say it on here. Maybe the Grammys will listen and actually take initiative for once. But I was telling Martinez that they should have, like, for an R&B, they have traditionary R&B and like contemporary and all that shit. For rap, there should be categories for not just best rap album, but best alternative rap album, best contemporary best rap album, best traditionary rap album performance, all that shit, so we could get the features and the Travis Scotts and even Little Brothers, the Nas's, everyone else that they
Like-
could get.
Literally everyone that's involved in hip hop could have a representation, if nothing else.
Yeah, because R&B has that. Rock kind of has that. Why can't fucking rap? Because there's so much shit. They already got the rap song performance. That's pretty much the Drake award.
Yeah. Seriously though.
Drake literally made that award. So why don't you just do that? Fuck it.
I'll see that, which is a great response. I'll raise it to 1. So we got the Grammys, but then we also have the Latin Grammys, right?
Make it.
So what's stopping us from doing the hip hop Grammys, the pop Grammys, and R&B Grammys, and then all the major winners from those go to the Grammys, and you put them all up against each other?
It's like fucking WrestleMania.
You would think.
That makes too much sense.
You would fucking
JC.
think, like, you know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
So
They
for best album, you would literally take the winner from 5 or 6 different subgenres,
Yeah, nah,
shows,
I get it.
and you put them up against each other.
That makes
That makes
a lot of
too much
sense.
Because see, the thing is with the Grammys, not everybody's watching for all this shit anyway. So you're just getting a lot of dead airtime. And then you have certain categories where they're not even showing them, but the people want to see them.
Yeah.
Right.
So at this point, if you just break it down into their collective genres, because I do like that idea that you came up with. There does need to be a
Shout
traditional.
out to Two Belts though. That was the original idea. Shout out to Belts.
Shout out. There does need to be a category of traditional hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
The traditional sound and alternative hip hop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We do need those. But I feel what's stopping them? Let's just make it a whole show.
I mean, we can.
Well,
and it's been done before. You know what I mean?
It's called the Source Awards.
No, I'm talking about the
Academy.
Grammys.
But like with the Grammys, I get what you're saying. The Grammys backing it pretty much.
And shit, and have it on fucking BET or one of the black networks and shit like that. But you know, that's why the Country Music Awards is just like, man, it's all shit. That's why the Country Music Awards is always on ABC every fucking year. And they don't even give a damn about, they don't even debate about if this person should win or that person should win. All they care about, they just celebrate the music and the culture. And whoever wins...
Yeah,
but you know we don't do that shit.
No, I mean, again, I was happy for Tyler. I was definitely happy for 21. He did deserve that in terms of what he overcame and just the amount of growth on this album. So I'll say in terms of that. However, when I think of two acts that did get snubbed, I would have easily put him over there, and that's Rhapsody, and then it's Freddie Gibbs' Message. I would have put both those projects in over 21 and Tyler.
Igor,
definitely,
most definitely.
Yeah,
Dreamville deserves to stay because I mean, for what they the album was good, and for what it signified and how they got
Championships deserves
Championships definitely deserves to be there.
Championships definitely that.
But
yeah, what's the other one?
Cordae, bro. I mean,
YB Cordae had a good debut.
A great album.
I wasn't mad at that. The only thing I would say about Cordae was maybe you could find somebody else just because of the quote unquote he hasn't paid his dues yet.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I can think of. But other than that, you can't take much away from his album. It was a great album.
Yeah, as far as the actual artistry is definitely there.
Yeah. I can just see the Grammys here like, what more do you want from me? We can't give you all awards. Why not?
It's like these motherfuckers. They got it right last year, or they were so focused on getting it right last year, and all of a sudden they're just like, "Oh yeah, now we can do whatever we want again."
Pretty much. So let's get to R&B now. Best R&B performance was "Love Again" with Daniel Caesar. Could have been with Her featuring Bryson Tiller. Exactly How I Feel with Lizzo and Gucci Mane. I don't know how that's fucking R&B, but
Lizzo's she's just able to skate through any genre at this point.
She just slides through different lanes.
You know what it is? Because she's pop, but she's also from Compton. So
roll some,
and it's not her fault. I'm sorry to keep cutting you off. It's not her fault. Right. So I want to make that clear. The shit she did with the DoorDash shit as a whole, I still got beef with her on that. But in terms of her artistry, that's not her fault. Like,
we're gonna get to her later.
Yeah,
Roll Some Mo with Lucky Day.
Great, wonderful.
And Anderson .Paak featuring Andre 3000 with Come Home. Best R&B performance. That's the best R&B. So best pop solo. You give a fuck about that?
Not really. What's that? Where are the R&B albums?
Best R&B album.
Because I had issue with the R&B albums.
Best R&B song could have been with Her and Bryson Tiller. Then Look at Me Now with Emily King. You heard that?
I'm not really concerned with the songs because I wasn't.
Okay, best R&B album 1123 BJ the Chicago.
I'm good with that.
Painted Lucky Day.
Good with that.
Ellie Mae self-titled.
I'm alright with it.
Paul PJ Morton.
Could have did without.
Ventura of Anderson .Paak.
I'm alright with it.
Yeah, only one person's missing. You even have to agree with this. What the fuck was Chris Brown?
Chris Brown. See this one, but see this category was tough. So
It's just who you're gonna kick out.
That's my thing. This one I'm not even saying I was upset about hip hop. I just wasn't as quick to jump to this one because you put Chris Brown in, but still you got Snow, you got Sir, Sabrina Claudio. You know what I'm saying? So you still have acts that are still.
Snow Allegra didn't get nominated, man. That's some bullshit. She got snubbed and it dropped right before the release date. But whatever. Anyway, so you care about the best rap song? Oh yeah, you do care about.
Wait, Her was a part of the R&B. What?
Yeah, Her was best.
Let's talk about that because I brought that up.
Oh, for album of the year. We want to skip all the way to that.
Yeah, because yeah, but before we do that, let's just get into. I don't need to go through all the categories.
I know.
Shout out, rest in peace to Nip. He got 3 nominations, 2 of them for Racks in the Middle, which again. It lets me know that he, in his mind, knew what was going to take place because if we all remember his conversation with Hit Boy.
What was it?
Yo, this song's going to take off. I can see it picking up and getting a Grammy.
Huh?
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he saw all this. Again, that's the whole conversation for something else. But shout out to Nip. Roddy Ricch,
Yup.
he got himself
Got
3
him.
nods, so I'm
J.
happy
Cole-
with that.
J. Cole got a nomination too.
I'm good with that.
He might actually have a good chance of winning this year.
Yeah.
2 nominations.
Well, see, the thing is if I forgot
Dreamville?
who said this, because the Revenge of the Dreamers 3 is a compilation.
Right.
It has to go to the artist that's featured the most, and Cole has 7 tracks out of the 18,
shit.
so it would go to him, even though it'd be listed as a Dreamville.
But he got like
Right.
2 he's nominated for 2 rap songs, like Down Bad and fucking Middle Child.
Yeah.
So he has a good chance, but Nipsey could get it. Maybe. Anyway.
I mean, as long as Cole or Nip gets it, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
So you just want to get to the main categories now?
Yeah, let's jump to the album. Because to me, that's where a lot of the shit where I'm like, fam, there's some...
yeah, this shit kind of don't make sense.
Yeah.
Some shit don't make sense. Anyway.
Yeah.
We got how do you say his name? Bon Iver?
Bon Iver.
Bon Iver. I.
I was just gonna go to I'm lost
I was like,
in
what
the
the hell?
world.
Oh, no, but his album's called I.
Oh, I was going to yeah.
Alicia Keys was on that. I.
Who that?
Who that trying to get up to my crew?
Why y'all making that sound hella R&B though?
But that's how it sounded.
Somebody should do a country cover of that.
Oh my god.
No, they got more soul than that. That sounds like Indian.
No, that sounds Native American.
Yeah, anyway, we getting off topic.
Yeah,
anyway,
y'all went
Lana
crazy
Del
for
Rey, Norman. This is a crazy ass title. I knew she dropped Norman fucking Rockwell. That's what the album's called.
Who?
Really?
Lana Del Rey.
Oh, yeah.
Norman fucking Rockwell.
Yeah, I didn't like that album.
Then we got Billie Eilish with When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? These are long ass titles, man. Then you got Ariana Grande with Thank You Next. Oh yeah.
I wouldn't have put it there, but I'm not mad at it. Like I like that album. I've been on record of saying it's good. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Album of the year though?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for what, Billie Eilish?
No.
Thank
You Next.
Oh, that was a good album.
But I mean, the thing with Ariana is she can actually sing. So
Yeah.
that was a good
if you
album.
take away all the pop elements and you just have to focus on her voice,
she got it.
yeah, I'm gonna give it.
That
to
was a
Ariana.
good album.
Alright.
On voice alone, I'll give her that.
Then we got Lizzo with Cause I Love You Deluxe.
Album was everywhere.
But it's just funny how it's literally called Cause I Love You Deluxe, the deluxe album. So it's like, okay.
That shit got Jazzy Faye to do that shit. Like the way he was doing
The Biggie duets. I remember they did.
Truth Hurts the Deluxe.
I remember when they did Tupac. Someone did like a Tupac duets. Tupac duets.
Yeah. I kept saying that to Larissa all weekend for some reason.
What duets?
She'd just be saying something. I'd just be like, so do you want this? I won't. The Biggie duets.
And then we got Vampire Weekend with Father of the Bride. I don't know who they are. I'm probably gonna look.
Anytime somebody's name is Vampire Weekend, that's some shit where I'm just like, yo,
maybe somebody.
props to y'all. Y'all stay the fuck over there. And I'm gonna be cool over here.
They might be fire.
You let me know.
I probably will. Hey, let's get to the 2 controversial motherfuckers.
What kind of shit is that?
Anyway, so we got her is nominated for Album of the Year. I mean, round of applause. But really,
But what the fuck, man?
for I Used to Know Her, which was the EP she dropped, the 2 EPs she dropped last year that was on our iLLogical, and I said flat out, if they combined it, it would have been the best R&B album of the year. So then, a few months back before the cutoff date, randomly, she decided to combine them both and drop them on the cutoff date. And JC, you said...
I said, this is very suspicious, and it's eye-opening because it looks like her and her team found a loophole, and they're trying to repeat what they were able to do at the last one.
When she won Best R&B Album with her EP compilation. Right. This was an EP album. This was an EP. Oh my God.
But even after I left, I was like,
They did that shit on purpose.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But even after I left, I was like, maybe I was just overreacting. Maybe I'm putting so much
I
into
was
it.
thinking she probably would get nominated for Best R&B Album, maybe.
No.
Album of the Year for I Used to Know Her.
The fuck?
I was like, you didn't even drop your album. This isn't your album. You even made sure this was not your album.
Nah, I'm not rocking
That
with
wasn't. That's not right. Like that's bull. It was a compilation album that came out last year, and then it was an EP that came out last year.
It was 2 EPs.
And then you combine them. Yeah, you combine them right at the cutoff date. So then technically it's a new record. So what that tells me that if Drake wanted to, he could have submitted Care Package.
And I remember
that's stupid.
I didn't say anything because again I just wasn't gonna go in depth with a lot of this shit on social media. It wasn't worth it to me.
Exactly, it's not.
But I did see a lot of people bringing up Lucky Day and how he did the same thing. And yeah, that's true. But the defense with Lucky Day is that her EPs last year were eligible for last year's Grammys.
Right.
Or this past year's Grammys.
Yeah.
Lucky Day's EPs, it dropped at the end of last year. And then he dropped one in February of this year. So they weren't eligible for the last one.
Right.
So, yeah, he technically combined both those and put it into an album mode. They still weren't eligible for the last Grammys.
It was in the same year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
This one, she put these out by the end of summertime last year, if I'm correct.
It was
or
like
by what, October?
Fallish.
About
yeah.
that. Yeah.
About time. Both of them were months apart from each other.
And all of a sudden they show up just
Randomly.
11 months later, and then I remember I pointed out to you, you couldn't even find the first EP on
Yeah, it was
streaming
just the
platforms
second
anymore.
one. I was like, oh, okay.
And now you can't even find the second one. It's literally just it's just the one
album.
project.
and is it
The quote unquote album.
Yeah.
It's a compilation album, and
Yeah.
because she added live performances and the song with YB and Cordae, and because I said flat out, if she combined it last year, it would have been one of the best R&B projects of the year
For sure.
But it's the Grammys going like, oh, so then I'm thinking to myself like, so Drake could have really submitted Care Package because those songs weren't properly released; they were only on SoundCloud, and if he would have submitted them, it would have been to the Grammys. This would have been new work. And they would have probably nominated Care Package for Best Rap Album. Could you imagine that shit would have happened? If he would have put Care Package on there?
Niggas would have rioted.
Oh my, I would have too.
Me too.
Me. Oh, I know we all would have been.
Definitely.
But
And I've been waiting,
I wouldn't
baby.
have been mad if he got nominated, but she got nominated also for this.
Yeah.
How could you get
Yeah.
mad at
I
him?
wouldn't even be
Yeah.
mad either.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
But now
for
this
real.
kind of just like lets people know we can do this. So then after that, this is what really made me just like say,
What kind of shit is
I look at
that?
Album of the Year. I see 7 by Lil Nas X is nominated for Album of the Year.
Yeah.
What kind of shit
And
is
I'm like,
that?
that's a fucking EP. That's an EP, flat out. Let me look how many fucking songs this shit was.
Was it 7?
I'm pretty sure it was 7.
Was it 7?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, let's look.
Oh, you know who to thank for that.
Who?
Yep.
Nasir?
Nope.
Nope.
Who?
Your boy Kanye.
Oh
Indeed.
yeah. Oh yeah. 7 songs. It's 19
No.
minutes. It was 8 songs.
8 songs.
It's 8 songs.
Aha.
And it was 19 minutes. Okay.
And remember,
to be
they
one-
just
it has to be
changed
either
I'm
that.
about to say that right now.
Yep.
So
And it has to be either or.
And
So-
rewind.
So
Yeah.
pretty much they said flat out, like, I was like, oh, this is a fucking EP. And then people educated me. And then I looked it up and I was like, what the fuck? In the rules of the Academy, they said flat out, if your music work is up to 15 minutes, 5 tracks, if you got 5 tracks and it's at least 15 minutes, it's an album. This album is 8 tracks and it's 18 minutes.
That Summer Walker Tierra Wax shit.
And that's an update from last year when I looked it up on air, and it was 5 tracks, 25
Yeah.
minutes. You know what I'm saying? So they actually shortened that
Yeah.
shit.
So at this point, you're trying to tell me that the Grammys are telling me that EPs don't exist no more. There's no such. Everything's an album now. Everything.
At this point, you
Yeah.
can tell me that EPs don't exist and everything is eligible, but you can't give me a fucking subgenre in hip hop?
Bruh.
Kind of.
What kind of shit is
Like
that?
seriously, and I'm like, more love to Lil Nas X. That's a fucking finesse. He's been finessing this whole industry with this shit. One Troll song became the biggest song, almost of
The year.
the decade, almost.
Nah,
With all the records, it broke.
Bruh, no.
I'm just saying,
Numbers-wise.
Numbers wise. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
If everything was
Numbers-wise.
numbers-wise, Drake would be number one.
That's the thing.
That
You also
too.
got to remember the numbers. The numbers thing is how Nicki's been able to play with that Aretha Franklin shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy when you
Yeah,
can break
for
Aretha's record when you're walking around with the song in your phone.
But-
Aretha
yeah.
didn't have that luxury.
But seriously, with like, round of applause to Lil Nas X.
Now, it's like I didn't do with him.
He finessed.
Round of applause to him.
He finessed.
Oh, yeah.
All the country people had to do was just give him that country record. That's all they had to do. He wouldn't ask
That's
for
it.
nothing else.
That's it.
And then God said, "Watch me work." And it's like, what? So he's nominated for Album of the Year for 7, and I'm like, I don't know who's gonna win this. I feel Lizzo, but if it's for shits and giggles, Lil Nas X might win this shit.
Honestly,
For shits and giggles.
I mean,
It's
that's not far-fetched.
It's either going to come
At
down
all.
to Billie Eilish Ariana Grande, Lil Nas X, or Lizzo. That's who I feel's winning this shit.
If people are pissed off about Lizzo being nominated for all these, boy, they're going to be pissed off when she starts racking them up.
Oh, shit.
Because she's going to clean house.
Because Song of the Year, she's nominated for Song of the Year with fucking Truth Hurts.
And see, I saw a lot of people...
That's the female dreams and nightmares.
I saw a lot of people upset at that one because I didn't realize that song's been out since 2017.
Yeah, she's been...
But
yeah.
it got they found a loophole.
Yeah.
It got repackaged as a part of the album.
People call her a fucking
deluxe.
Yeah.
People call her a fucking plant when she said, I've been doing this shit for fucking years. I've been promoting this shit. I've been sleeping in my car. I lost family members. I've been doing this shit for years. So I can't say nothing bad about Lizzo. Well, yeah, let's talk about Song of the Year. Always Remember Us This Way with Lady Gaga. That's nominated. Bad Guy. Billie Eilish.
I'm not really tripping off Song of the Year because it's just...
Well, record.
I only care about the hip-hop and
Hard Place is nominated.
R&B.
Hers nominated for a Song of the Year.
That means nothing to me.
For Record of the Year, Hey Ma with
Cameron?
No.
Whatever.
Broadcast? No, what's his name? Bon Liver.
Bon Liver?
You know, Bad Guy, Seven Rings, Hard Place.
Yeah. Yeah.
I. No. And then Khalid Talk for Record of the Year.
Shit.
Old Town Road
I'm
remix.
interested in that.
Truth Hurts, and then Sunflower with Post Malone and Sway Lee. So shout out to Sway Lee though.
Wait, which one was Sway Lee?
The Spider-Man joint.
Oh, yeah, that one should win.
It probably will. Who knows? It should. If Old Town Road, if Lizzo or Lil Nas X wins Record of the Year, Song of the Year, they're most likely going to win Album of the Year. That's how this pattern goes with the Grammys.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not even mad. I think this is like the first time there's no rap. Lil Nas X is kind of he's pop.
No.
He's stupid. I think this is the first year in a long time no rap albums nominated for Album of the Year, so no one can get mad. I hope Lizzo wins just to piss people off because motherfuckers are trying to talk to Lizzo. All of a sudden, they're talking about Lizzo like she's fucking trash now. People say, "Oh, she don't make music for black people." After the whole Ari Lennox shit, not the whole Ari Lennox shit, which is a nice Subway. Hey. All right. Well,
I mean, the thing is that, motherfuckers want to cancel everybody.
Everybody wants to cancel everybody.
So, it's...
For what?
I mean, what can you do at that point,
And it's always all Black Twitter that wants to do it. Oh, they want to drive that narrative that Lizzo is trash. And I remember I put out a tweet like, how can y'all say she's trash when she is doing sellout shows? Her records are going platinum. And she's getting hella praise from people outside of the internet. And the people try to get on me going like, well, that's what you say about Drake. And I'm like, okay, first off, when have I ever said Drake was trash? When have I? Well, you insinuated it.
When you say he's not number one.
Yeah, that's when he's not number one, he's trash. You know, because you're not first, you're last.
Yeah.
You could have 50 names and
have him at 6.
It's not, the top 10%.
He's a strong number 6 too.
It's not good.
He has to be number one.
Yeah,
all the time.
Yeah. But
it's just not good enough.
The game is the game.
Yeah. But they insinuated that since Drake sold all them records and all that other shit, I'm calling him trash. Have I ever said Drake was trash on this shit, on this podcast or any other? I'm just asking both of y'all. Have I ever said that? Draymond, have I said that?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't say anything because it was just,
It was a rhetorical question.
I'm like, I have.
I know you have, but they don't hate you.
I've said it a few times.
But they don't hate you. They hate me.
We've said his music release lately has been trash. Overall, in terms of body of work.
Body of work.
Scorpion was trash.
Oh, yes, it was.
But, we've also, this is the same podcast where we've also said when we first heard him on,
So Far Gone.
Sicko Mode.
Oh, yeah.
Sicko Mode, yeah.
It was the same podcast when we first heard him on Sicko Mode. We were like, where was that on Scorpion?
Yeah.
Because that's one of the fucking best things we've heard from him, period, in a while.
Because I didn't even mind that one.
You know what I'm saying?
So anyway, they try to get on me for that. But my point still remains, man. It's only Black Twitter dissing her, but let's get to Ari Lennox.
I mean, the last thing with that is, for all we know, she could be a plant. Because you can't forget about the labels and their politics with this as well. Yeah. She's signed to Atlantic right
And plus, the song Truth Hurts blew up because of social media. Social media blew that shit up. If you remember, her first single was Juice. And they were really pushing that.
I'm not even... I know. But I'm not even putting that... Because that's pretty much... What I'm saying is to give credence to what they are saying behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Atlantic's not going to take a loss at the Grammys. They invest too much money in their artists.
She's on Atlantic?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's...
Yeah,
she may not be the traditional plant, but the association with Atlantic.
Yeah. And
You
then
know
people
what I'm
talk like
saying?
her music
That's
is
enough right there.
Yeah.
And then people talk like her music is trash. I'm like, her music is good. It's not for me. Like, I liked her last time. I liked her. Is it her debut album? Or whatever.
I just know the album she dropped this year was good.
It was good.
I came in here and I praised it, and I listened to it
same
the other
here.
day. I still praise it.
It's a good album. It's like almost like a play when you listen to it. It's like very.
It's women empowerment.
It's women empowerment. It's like, what's wrong with that? I'm telling you, when you go to a bar and they play Truth Hurts, them females get up like they heard that they heard Meek Mill. You ready?
Yeah.
Shit.
They're hold up. Wait a minute. I'm just a bad bitch.
Yeah.
So that's when they go nuts.
Pretty much.
So first, I think Since You've Been Gone, that's another Dreams and Nightmares for Women. Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson. Shit. Anyway, it's Ari Lennox. She was mad.
She wasn't mad. She was in her feelings.
That same shit. She was.
Well, she took it to heart.
She took it to heart because the Soul Train Music Awards was what, 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
or a week ago, whatever. Feels like 2 weeks ago. And Lizzo won Best R&B. Was it Best R&B Soul Album or Best R&B?
Soul. Just soul.
Just
Just
Soul.
Soul.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Soul.
And of course, Ari Lennox
Yep.
was Shea Butter Baby at that point. She was
Who else was
nominated.
nominated?
But I don't know because I wasn't invested
Same here.
with the Soul Train Awards.
Yeah, same here.
And,
I didn't know it was on BET. That was the one that was shocking to me because it's syndicated. It
But
used
had
to
I
be.
seen the response it was getting in terms of who was hosting the nominations, it sounded like I missed an opportunity because it didn't sound like a good show.
Because the Soul Train Music Awards have always been lackluster, but they
Yeah.
and it's like and none
It
of
seems
the,
like this year we miss it, but it was kind of one of those ones where it was like, shit, we probably shouldn't have missed it because
yeah. I mean, I was looking, I was like, oh, that person was there, Megan was there. I was like, oh, okay. But usually every year it's like the B list, the artists show up, but not the artists that are nominated. Just like
Right.
the damn BT Awards, they
Yeah.
don't take it serious. So it's like, why should we take it serious? But then Ari Lennox was pissed because she lost. Well, she didn't win. I guess she don't care about the Grammy. She cared about the Soul Train Award. She really wanted that award because she had a great year. Her album was, what was it called? What was the album called? Butter.
I mean, I can
Shea
understand.
Shea Butter.
I can understand her getting pissed off all throughout the night.
Yeah.
It ain't even just about that. I mean, you look at best R&B soul female artist.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's Summer Walker, Mary J,
Mary J.
Lizzo,
Blige was nominated?
Beyonce,
Why?
herself. But look who won it. Her.
I mean,
She didn't drop anything this year.
Yeah.
except the fucking...
Except the guy's damn shit that she dropped last year. So I
Yeah.
could now I'm looking at this. It's starting to make sense to me.
And who else? And what were the other nominations she was in?
Album mixtape of the year, which Lizzo won over her in that. But I mean, she was going up against Chris Brown, LMA, her, and Khalid too. So I mean,
She had no chance.
that
She
was
had
one
no
of those ones-
chance. So if
that one was rough.
that one, she had no chance of
But I don't
winning
think
that.
she was complaining about that. I think what she was really just complaining about was the soul.
Yeah,
just
she
the
took it
soul
to heart.
category.
Do you think Soul Train really gives... Soul Train is the same Soul Train we know now. I'm not want to downplay it, but let's be real here.
Look, on one hand, I shouldn't even say on one hand because I see it from there's various angles I can see it from.
Perspective.
Number one, I'm always going to be appreciative of the fact that an artist does get upset about this because it shows me they care.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
There's been years on years where artists won't even acknowledge the BET Awards, which you've said many times before.
Yeah.
It's been years after years, they won't even acknowledge any award. It's just
Except
Right.
the Grammys.
But then they got a
Even
lot.
then.
But then they got a lot to say when the Grammys snub them.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
like you have
That's what I'm
all
saying,
these
even then.
opportunities to show up at these black ran award
That
ceremonies.
celebrate them.
Yeah.
And they don't show up.
And you tilt your nose up against them, but as soon as the Grammys snub you, now all of a sudden you get this big ass rant.
Right.
So okay.
Yeah, this
So-
is the first time I've seen this happen.
Yeah, so on that end, I do appreciate that. The one hand that had me being like, all right, she's just doing way too much at this point was her using it as a reason and as a weapon to threaten retirement.
She does that every year.
Now, to go on that, on one hand, her and SZA, they do that every single year when they don't get their way.
Mostly
Right.
her.
But in this instance, I can understand how that left a bad taste in people's mouths. It's like, damn, it's just because you don't win an award, now you want to rob your fans of ever doing music again? Like, the fucking entitlement for you.
And then all of a sudden,
So-
it's shifted into a whole argument about Lizzo, conversation about Lizzo, and how her music is just trash, and it's not for... they're trying to speak for all black people. I was like, I don't like her music. And then somebody literally said, I don't know one person that ever listened to Lizzo's music. I'm like, so you trying to tell me when you go on YouTube and you go on one video, you don't hear one song from her? Because you know those commercials pop up.
I'm about to say, the commercials are full of Lizzo's music.
You turn on the
Definitely heard
TV,
it.
you go on any streaming service, you will hear her music somehow, some way. So people that like to live in this bubble, shut the fuck up.
Well, even before we...
You tripping, man.
Yeah, I mean, even before that, like, there's some reasons why you can give credence to this award show. The Legend Award was given to Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Of course.
The Lady of Soul Award was given to Yolanda Adams.
Oh, yes.
Shit, okay.
They do take it. They do take it serious when it comes to us.
The best R&B soul male artist was Khalid.
Man.
Okay.
Follows in line with what they're preaching.
Right.
They had a Gospel Inspiration Award, went to Kirk Franklin.
Makes sense.
Rhythm and Bars, the best hip hop song of the year. That Cardi got that one for Money. Song of the year, Chris Brown got it for No Guidance. So I mean, you're going through this list and you're kind of like, well,
They got everything else right.
the shit we're bitching and complaining about with the Grammys. They kind of got it on the ball. So it's really one of those things where it's like, damn, I just wish I had actually paid attention to this year.
But why watch it? Because you know these artists don't show up. They don't show up to these shows.
But see, that's the thing. Ari showed up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the one that's complaining the loudest, she did show up.
And Lizzo showed up.
And I get and where I was going at was Ari's. I saw it from the aspect of people thinking, okay, she sounds entitled. The Ari shit didn't really bother me when she was threatening retirement because, like I said, her and SZA do that shit every fucking 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
So it just becomes, you just tune it out. But for people who aren't used to seeing those tweets from them all the time, I can see how it rubbed off on the side of entitlement.
Yeah,
but in this instance, for a soul album, where her album, Shea Butter Baby, Shea Butter, you can kind of get an idea of what her album's about. Versus Lizzo, again, great artist, but her album is more pop.
Yeah.
And her album's not more pop. She has an album where she is marketed as pop, but she's come out and say, "Oh, I'm a rapper."
And she has
she's 2 genres removed from soul.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I can understand how she gets pissed and upset about that.
And how the album was a lot of soul. There was soul in that album. The way she was singing, she sang.
Without question.
Not Ari
Are you
Lennox,
kidding?
not just Ari Lennox, but Lizzo.
Oh, you're talking
too.
about Lizzo.
Lizzo.
Okay, but if you're comparing it,
Yeah,
though,
I'm comparing it. Yeah,
comparatively,
obviously.
Ari,
Yeah.
easy. You know what I mean? It's like it's not even really a question, bro.
Yeah.
And for the
But then when
category
you
to be soul,
Yeah.
But then, when you told me who else she was going
on,
up
man.
against, it was just like, yeah, that was all. That was
But no, that wasn't for the album. She was only upset about the album.
Oh,
That was the album category. She wasn't upset about the other ones. I was just listing off the other
but
categories.
no, but the other, who else was she going up against besides Lizzo? Who else was in that category?
In the album?
Yeah,
In the soul album.
yeah, in the soul album. Yeah, that's what I'm. Because you said it. You said Chris Brown and a whole bunch of other people.
Let me find the soul album, because...
Yeah, because I remember you literally said it like a few minutes ago, and I was like, oh, that's an uphill battle. She had no chance of winning. Why do you look for that? Yeah, my opinion is just like...
So album
okay,
mixtape
never
would be...
mind.
I'm sorry. Album mixtape, it's not showing me soul, but that's what they're saying she was upset about.
Yeah.
Was the soul album.
And who was nominated?
So Chris Brown, Ella Mai, her, and Khalid were also nominated in that.
So Chris Brown, Ella Mai... She probably did have a chance.
yes, she did.
Yeah, she did have a chance. Yeah, that was the case. Yeah, she kind of did. Oh, shit.
I mean, because Ella Mai shit was already kind of old.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but...
So then that leaves Chris Brown and who else? Khalid, right?
And Khalid.
And her.
And her. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Well, her shit is old too, so whatever.
We're gonna talk about her.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think she even had a chance. If that was the case, they would have gave it to her, and she probably would have still complained.
I mean, it's one of those things, and it's so much easier to say it from
Outside looking in.
from being in the stands, which is to just accept it, appreciate where you are, and just do better next year. It's so much easier, especially when she did tweet out before she deleted everything. She did tweet out, "I've been waiting for this award since I was a kid."
Yeah.
So it's not just for me. That doesn't sound like something that's as much entitlement as much as it was a dream getting broken on her first attempt. But it's her first attempt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who's to say she doesn't come back with a bit? I always look at it from the standpoint of when stuff like this happens, it can either make or break an artist.
Yeah.
Literally.
You can come back and you can do something that's 3 times better than what you dropped and puts everybody on notice. Like, no, I'm here. This is mine. You do whatever you got to do to take it away from me, but this is mine.
Hey.
Or you can just run the luck of the mill and do an album that sounds
If Ari
similar.
Lennox listen to this, when Michael had Off the Wall, when what's it called? He was so pissed off he got snubbed at the damn Grammys. He was like, I'm gonna get these niggas next time. And what was the next album?
Thriller.
Mean. He was pissed. He was like, "Oh, you ain't gonna give me for this?" All right. It's like a Cam Newton gift. Like,
But again,
bet.
it's two things. It's one, it's a learning experience for a young artist because she did say I was fully anticipating being let down by every other awards organization, but not this one.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, you weren't prepared because it happened, and you acted poorly. Number two, women can just do a lot more when it comes to this than men can.
They can.
Remember, Travis Scott did this. They cast a fucking spell on him over him being snubbed at him feeling like he got snubbed at the Grammys.
Right.
When he
Wale's been talking about his albums all the goddamn time on Twitter, and they shut the fuck out of him.
Because if Wale did exactly what Ari Lennox did, they would have called him a bitch and tell him to man up. Your album's trash.
But I saw a plethora
of women.
of supporters. Nah, it wasn't even just women. It was just supporters, period, that were just like, yeah, you fucked with Ari. We're never tuning into your show ever again. And I'm like, yeah, but y'all just keep proving the point every single day that you move the goalposts for who you want to move.
Exactly. So it's a popularity contest.
Yeah,
that leads into the next conversation about the AMAs. The American Music Awards was like this past Sunday, and I saw a tweet that fucking Post Malone won for Best Rap Album. So of course,
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah,
but
because
then,
what kind of shit is that?
I mean, yeah, obviously, but then I'm not surprised because the American Music Awards is fan voted. The fans vote for this. It's been like this since 2005. I think even earlier than that. Like Dick Clark literally made that award show just for Michael, I think, because Michael was getting snubbed a lot at the Grammys after Thriller, so he just wanted to celebrate him. But besides the point, yeah. So the American Music Awards is fan voted. So I'm going like they've been promoting this shit for the past month. You already knew about these nominations, and they're telling you it's fan voted, but you guys don't pay attention. So of course Post Malone's people or his fan base probably saw this shit, and of course they voted for him. And of course he won for Best Rap Album. Of course, y'all made this happen. Y'all mad the same way Trump's in office because y'all didn't go out and vote. If y'all would have voted for the right people, then the right person would have fucking won. That's how I look at it. And just I don't know. And then I got to come.
I don't even know why you.
I mean,
you gotta remember. It's the same group that they go on and brag. Nobody gives a fuck about the AMAs, and then this happens, and all of a sudden they got every fucking word from the grandmama to say, and it's like, I thought you didn't care.
Give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like, okay.
I was gonna say, like, I get why they would say that because Post Malone, he's not a rapper, blah blah blah.
And he said that and he's also saying
all that shit. Yeah, exactly. I get it, but up until he won,
nobody cared.
Nobody gave a shit.
Or knew.
It's like,
or that he was nominated.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I saw Post Malone was trending on Twitter, and I was watching the game.
There was so much shit on
yeah, there was just so much content yesterday.
I
was so glad the Lakers played tonight, not last night. Anyways, in swimming through all that goddamn content, I saw Post Malone was trending, and I remember that the AMAs were on. So I was like, he won something in hip hop, didn't he? And I clicked on, and sure enough, everybody's bitching and complaining about that, and I was like, oh, y'all could have that. I ain't even in the mood for that. However, I know that shit is run by votes, and I told Larissa, I was like, people bitching complaining about that were probably last week talking about who gives a fuck about the AMAs.
Yep.
And then on top of that, I got a conversation again, which same shit I've been saying. Nigga, we gotta do our own shit. Now that the BET Awards is like, hello.
They just did the Soul Train Awards.
And the Soul Train Awards.
Soul Train, there was BET. They got BET Hip Hop Awards. I mean,
BET,
come on, man.
Again, as I've said, they are the last award show. They're the last network that celebrates us. I've said this every fucking year, especially the BET Awards. That's why they have subgenres like they got Soul Train and they got the rap, like the same shit you want the Grammys to do. Like they're trying so hard to make it as authentic as possible. Even have people within the industry to vote for the awards and shit. Nomination specials. They really want you motherfuckers to show up and bring some authenticity to it. Don't get mad that the fucking Grammys snubbed you. Just go to the BET Awards where they fucking celebrate you. That's what the Country Music Awards do. They saw they be looking at that shit like, oh, who gives a fuck about the Grammys? We got the Country Music Awards.
Speaking of BET, BET might be getting my $9.99 a month.
Oh my god, you gonna get that shit?
You serious?
I saw what's all on it. Well, first of all, Martin's on there. They went secured Martin.
Did they edit it?
No.
Is it edited?
No.
Okay.
It's like Netflix. Nothing's edited on there.
Okay.
And there's not much to edit from Martin. Martin was on Fox. Like it was edited TV, as is.
No, but I know when I was watching BET, they always like edit some episodes and shit.
Nah, this ain't TV.
All right. Well.
This is the app. Of course, Baby Boy is the staple.
Of course.
But they also got Boys in the Hood on there.
Ooh.
Is it uncensored?
I'm telling you, all this.
Everything
this
is
the
uncensored.
Network. This is Netflix. This is their Netflix.
I'm just making sure. Anyway,
I just said it though. You keep saying I'm making sure. Like, how many times I gotta tell you?
Anyway, so you say you might get it?
Yeah, I'm just looking at everything they got, and I'm
all
like,
the Tyler Perry shits.
I don't have to go to Tyler Perry, but the fact that he is heading it, and he's actually heading it in a way where I'm like, damn, you might actually got my $9.99 if I'm really thinking about it now.
Yeah, like
because I mean, I didn't come out of pocket for Disney. I got Disney for a year. I got Apple TV for a year, so it's not like I'm coming. It's not like I'm paying extra. The money I was going to use for that, and I was anticipating using for that, it's now open for BET Plus.
That's a good point.
For you.
For you, it's a good point.
I ain't getting that shit.
Yeah,
but that just opens up my point what Tyler Perry did. That's why he made his own studio shit. Because I made it for us. I made my own table, so we could all do what we want. Niggas need to stop complaining about the Grammys.
We're about to go into the 2020s.
Niggas better wake the fuck up.
If Cats is still waiting for handouts and not trying to go get an LLC.
That's why I was mad. That's why I was low-key kind of irritated at Travis when he got mad he didn't win the Grammy, because he did get nominated for a fucking BET award, but he didn't show up. You say he was on tour. He was on tour for the Astro World. He was still on tour with Astro, but he still made time to go to the damn Grammys. Because he thought he was going to fucking win. But he didn't. He won the BET award.
Well, to be fair, he was on literally the last legs of...
I'm just saying that he could have made time.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you make time for what you want to make time for.
Beyonce made time. She was on tour. And she showed up and left.
If he was even near the West Coast, you know what I mean?
I get you. I know what you're trying to say, but it's just, to me, I just looked at this like...
But that's one of those things, too, where it goes into his scheduling, too.
Yeah,
you know?
that's what I'm saying.
If he's on a tight schedule and he's got back-to-back nights... That type of deal, you know what I mean? And I know that the Grammys and all that, but I'm just saying, if he's all the way on the East Coast and he's got to fly back in a time frame to get back ready for a show.
Yeah. It's just crazy how all these artists have screamed, fuck the Grammys. M said fuck the Grammys. Fucking Chris Brown said fuck the Grammys. Drake said fuck the Grammys, but they still show up. Hov said fuck the Grammys, and he showed up thinking he was going to have a great night. Kendrick and Bruno said, no. People still mad about that shit. Sorry, and 24K Magic are better. Just want to say that.
Lists and awards, nobody's going to be happy about them. So,
but they were mad. They were mad.
You'll never please everybody.
They were mad. Hov didn't get nothing. No, the fuck well. Anyway, what else?
That basically covers the award season.
Well, shit, Niners, baby.
Oh, we got a lot more to get. Chill out.
What else?
Relax.
If I said what else?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the category.
Don't do that shit.
Tory Lanez started some shit.
Yeah, this is one. Don't kill the messenger.
Literally.
That's how I looked at it. Don't kill the messenger.
I'll be honest. I didn't even hear what the fuck he said, man.
Yeah, I don't have the sound clip, but I do have the sound bite.
Is that the same shit?
I'm sorry, not the sound bite. I have the transcript.
It's like the fuck?
Oh.
Sound bite, sound clip. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute.
Hang on. So he was on Hot 97 Ebro in the morning, and they were talking about rap in general. So he says, I look at rap right now, and rap is in a horrible place. You got to look at it right now. What's the best rap song out right now? And then it got quiet. Nobody can say anything. And then he says, I just feel like rap has gone to a repetitive place. There's just one sound right now, and it sounds like it's out of an automated box. There's a lot of other dudes who I feel like come up. Of course, we all draw sounds and inspirations from each other. I've been one of the people who've done that too, but at the same time, I feel like when everybody starts to sound the same, and I keep hearing the same drum and the same kick and the same snare, the same patterns, it gets to a point where I start saying that shit's in a bad place right now. And when people heard about that,
they tell Tory Lanez to Because what if Drake said that? What if Drake said that shit? What if Kendrick or J. Cole? It was one of those, it was the wrong messenger. If it was someone like a Drake, even though Drake capitalizes on that shit, or if it was J. Cole, or if it was Kendrick, or if it was Hove. I mean, Beyonce said something similar like this. She said nobody makes albums no more, but no one said nothing about Beyonce because that's Beyonce. Like, if it was someone like, shit, Lizzo, if Lizzo said that shit, they would have said the same shit. Shut the fuck up, fat bitch. It's the truth. They would have said that. It
just depends on the messenger. That's all it is.
The messenger. I mean, nothing he said was a lie. There was no lie.
I feel like he was speaking about I took it as mainstream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly
There's
what I was
a lot of
thinking,
great
too.
Because there's no way in hell he was talking about just rap in general.
Yeah.
Because I feel like rap in general is actually in the best place possible.
Oh yeah.
There's no excuse why you can't find somebody that you could connect to.
Oh, for
You
sure.
don't have to rely on the radio and the music videos to determine who's going to go into your headphones.
Right.
You got so many options to choose from. And like I've been telling people, for those who are waiting for it to be gift wrapped to them, this is an era where you actually have to fish yourself. So get off your lazy ass and just start scrolling. It don't take much. It ain't like I gotta go to a fucking record store
They just
and try to
wait-
sample through
seriously.
10 albums. Just go
They
through
just
and find what
wait-
you want.
Like, do the
wait
shit
for
on your
Twitter.
phone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that hard.
They wait for people on social media to tell them what's hot. And then they go and like the sheep that they are and go listen to it and say that it's hot. And then get mad. And then folks get mad, or the sheep get mad when the shepherd says trash.
Yeah.
Hey, damn, that's a bar.
Same thing that goes. I always point back to the list. That list
Congratulate
was
yourself, man.
Yes, I can. Watch. Shit was hard, Busby.
Stupid. Shit.
Now this goes back to the list. How eye opening that was. Where it was just like, damn, what I
That
listened
was
to pissed you off.
That was
Yeah,
a social. That was
seriously,
literally
though,
a
bro.
social experiment for me.
My listening enjoyments pissed you off. Damn. All right.
All
but-
right.
That's the story of the internet.
Yeah.
Everyone's listening, enjoy. But the thing is, people on social media talk about their music like it's a fact, like it's a fact of like not their opinion. This is a fact of how
Yeah.
everything is. This is how I listen. This is how everyone should listen to it. Like I show my list, I'm like, no, you gotta put that person higher. Why? Because that's your personal take, nigga.
The smarter the phones get, the dumber the people get.
That's a bar.
And
got
that's
a
the
bar?
fucking truth, man.
Like, that's it's not even opinion. You know how many times I'll be on a thread, whether it be on Facebook or Twitter, just anything in general. You know how many times I'll be on a thread in a conversation about something, and somebody will be like, "Damn, when did that happen?" And I just look at my phone and I'm like, "You have the same access to the fucking internet that I do. Why are you asking
Whole
me?"
ass internet.
You can
too.
go on Google. You can search on Twitter to find out.
I
what
Google
happened.
all the time in the midst of conversations.
Oh,
Matter of
yeah.
fact, I Google shit before I go into a conversation, so I at least have an idea of what's going
Same
on.
here.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers literally go on that shit and they're just like, "Oh, where'd you see that? Oh, this is fake."
Why do you think it's fake? Because it doesn't make sense to your fucking mind, you stupid motherfuckers.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, I never heard no one.
Who that?
Niggas trying to tell me that fucking.
With your dumbass crew.
Niggas, who the fuck is who's trying to listen to your dumbass crew? That don't make sense. Nope. Nah. But like the fact I'm trying to say is like niggas they always try to jam it down your throat about their opinion or how your opinion is trash. And,
Their opinion is Bible.
yeah. I mean, I kind of talk like that too because what I
mean,
said.
bro, I showed you the fucking text that I went through. What was it when we put
Yeah.
up the list? Bro kept saying facts. But bro,
What's the fact? So that's your opinion.
your opinion is fact.
Yeah.
I bet.
Like sometimes
whatever, man.
I've always said this: facts can give a fuck about your opinion. If it's a fact that I'm telling you that the sky is blue, and you tell me no, it's not, it's orange. Facts.
Nah.
Well, wait. Before you say that,
What kind of shit is that?
are they colorblind? That plays a role. See what I'm saying? It's one of those fucking Grammy loopholes, but it's the truth nonetheless.
Shit, man. But when it comes back to what Tory Lane said, what he's saying was not a lie.
I mean,
It's-
it's just like
they don't-
JC said, bro. There's like there's so much different types of music.
And it's the
Find
fact
something
that
that you fuck with.
yeah, and it's just the fact that he came off of an R&B album
Yeah,
that
I can see
sampled
that
a bunch
too.
of 2000s hits. So
Yeah.
I saw a lot of people using
Yeah.
that against him too. Or it's like you talk about being unoriginal, you just sampled, every hit
Or
from
niggas that try to
2000s.
tell you,
Yeah.
I haven't heard, I don't know, nobody listens to such and such when that nigga just went #1 on the fucking charts. Or like, I don't know, nobody I know not one soul, like your family members and your friends that have the same musical taste as you that don't listen to this person, but it's just, you don't go to the club, you don't go nothing, but hey, I never heard him in my life. Or like when DJ Khaled got mad when Tyler went #1.
Yeah.
Mysterious shit.
And then, see, that really still rubbed me the wrong way when he did that shit. That
Yeah,
still
who gives
rubbed
a
me.
fuck?
But still,
Seems like ages ago.
Yeah,
I
no, right?
I know, but still, it's
proves the conversation. Same time, it's like, don't kill the messenger, because damn well, if it was fucking Jay-Z who said this shit, they'd be like, facts, Jay, facts, Hov. This is why Hov is smart.
That's another whole nother story.
Oh, they would have sucked his
Whole
damn
nother story,
nuts.
man.
They would have been like, hey, man, this is the GOAT. It's like, he's the GOAT.
He's like, shit, you're right. I can
oh
see
my
that.
God.
You know what I mean?
Hov is so smart. Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of facts and opinions, this is actually great to go into the next topic.
What?
Shit.
Facts and opinions, boy. You know, they could determine everything in the world for the rest of eternity.
They really can.
You know, we had Malcolm X, great black man.
Yes.
Martin Luther King, great black
Oh,
man.
no, I know where you're going.
Harriet Tubman.
Great white woman.
What kind of shit is that?
I put this in the group chat. I put this in the group chat. I know. First, I had to read it.
What?
It was one of those ones where you had to double, you had to triple read
First,
that
I
shit.
saw it and I'm like, wait, because I wasn't gonna see that movie at all.
Nah, I wasn't gonna.
But then I looked and said, hold up, this said what? And then I read it, and then reading it was even reading the article was even wilder. So I was like, I sent this to you guys, like, huh? And you was like, yeah, I'm putting this in the notes. I'm like, oh yeah, we have to talk about this shit.
Yo, I'll be honest. I didn't even respond to it because as soon as I seen this shit, I locked my phone and threw that bitch. I ain't even
like
lying,
Bobby
dog.
Smurder, so your phone just
that
chilling
shit
in the
was
air
just
with the hat.
floating.
Oh, your phone's still in the air, huh?
Yeah.
With Bobby Smurder's hat.
Fuck.
So when he comes back from jail, your phone be back.
Nah, real shit though. I literally locked my shit through. I was like, nah. Just
Nah, like the Hot Boy beat. Just okay, read this shit.
According to CNN, and I don't know if CNN broke this story. I'm just reading the article
Just
from
read
CNN.
the article. Just read it.
A Hollywood studio executive once suggested that Julia Roberts should play iconic African-American activist Harriet Tubman in a biopic. In a recent Q&A, screenwriter Gregory Allen Howard opened up about the 26-year journey to getting the Harriet biopic to the big screen. At the time the effort started, he said Hollywood was not the same. I wanted to turn Harriet Tubman's life, which I'd study in college, into an action-adventure movie.
Hold up.
It's
I didn't
worse
read
than I
that
thought
part.
it was.
I didn't read that part.
Motherfucking I. Who that trying to get into the Underground Railroad crew?
Hold up. Like, we had to stop it right there.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up.
I had to stop it right there. I didn't read that. That's what's it called? Freeman? What's her name? From Boondocks? The Catcher Freeman?
This has got to be. Yeah, they wanted to turn Harriet Tubman to the anti-Catcher Freeman.
I had to stop.
She was Catcher Freeman for freeing the slaves.
I didn't read that.
Okay. Let me reread this.
Yeah.
Apparently, we've stumbled onto a great article that was not.
I read the other part about what the producer said. I didn't see the plot.
Hold on, baby.
And I've been waiting,
All right.
baby.
I wanted to turn Harriet Tubman's life, which I'd study in college, into an action-adventure movie. The climate in Hollywood, however, was very, very different back then. I was told how one studio head said in a meeting, "The script is fantastic. Let's get Julia Roberts to play Harriet Tubman."
Stop right there. Let's just have a moment of silence.
Fucking Julia Roberts, man.
She's full. She is. Just go on.
Continue.
What was the movie where she was the hooker?
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman.
Oh, pretty Harriet Tubman.
Oh, my God.
There is powerful niggardry at work here.
This is wiggadry.
Wiggadry. Keep reading because it gets better.
Howard said when someone suggested Roberts could not play the role, the executive then responded, "It was so long ago. No one's going to know the difference."
Oh, shit.
British actress Cynthia Erivo
keep
got
reading.
the role of the legendary abolitionist and freedom fighter in Harriet, which is in theaters now.
Blah, blah,
And you know what's so funny about this? It's not the first controversy that's come from this film. Remember when they first casted this woman and she was talking shit about black American actresses?
Yeah, because she's British. Yeah, that's why I didn't want
This whole fucking film is just attached to some shitty ass
Oh my god.
sound bites that people have been catching and
First, you said it was
paraphrasing.
So are you trying to make the Harriett Tubman story into a Michael Bay movie?
Time out. Let's think about it. Hold up. Before you, I know it sounds so wrong and so extraordinary. But what if Harriett Tubman was getting all them slaves through the Underground Railroad and Bumblebee was the railroad?
Bumblebee.
Just think about it for a second. Think about it for a second.
Money Train in the Underground Railroad.
Hold up. I got one even better.
Are you trying to bitch?
Moneyball on the Underground Railroad.
Oh shit.
They figured out how to do baseball before baseball even figured it out.
Wow.
It's just the audacity. First, you're gonna make it an action adventure movie about Harriett Tubman, played by Julia Roberts.
Yeah, that shit sounds kind of lit, though. It's just the action adventure movie of Harriett Tubman. That shit sounds... I would pay to see that.
I would see that. Directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Yes.
Oh my god.
No, I'm there.
I'm there.
I'm there with 5 tickets for showings. I'm there all day.
In that case, I mean, Julia Roberts would fit the role.
Yeah.
No, featuring Jamie Foxx. No, featuring Leonardo DiCaprio playing Kunta Kinte.
Is Mr. in this somehow?
Huh?
Is the character of Mr. in this somehow?
Who the hell's Mr.?
The Color Purple. Danny Glover.
Get fucking...
Oh,
Because if he is, I feel like you can remake Mr.
What Daniel Day-Lewis?
Nah, get Bruno Mars.
Nah, he's got enough
No, he has to be
appropriation stuff going on, man.
You gotta get Bruno Mars. I mean, people are bitching and complaining about Bruno Mars appropriating, taking everything. You might as well go full.
No, we forgot
go
one
full
person.
in.
Scarlett Johansson. How come she ain't in this shit? She wants to play all these other races. Might as well get Scarlett
Because
Johansson.
she's booked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I'm still just...
She gotta play Betty Shabazz.
There's powerful niggardry at work here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, okay. This is episode 160. What the...
You see the vision.
No,
That's why you got
don't.
quiet, because you saw it.
This is just wild.
You saw her walking in that Nation of Islam.
First you said, when you
my
said action
God,
adventure, I had to stop it right there. Like, wait a minute. And then when you just keep reading it, the Hollywood executives say, "Oh, them niggas ain't gonna know the difference. Them niggas ain't gonna."
Yeah, niggas ain't gonna know different. How long?
This was in the 90s.
How long do they how long ago do they think this slavery shit was? They actually think this shit goes back to and it ended with Moses.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, they ain't gonna know. They gonna know she was black. They gonna say niggas don't read. That's what they'll say.
Nah, niggas don't read the propaganda bullshit. Them big old books in the schools. Nah, we don't read that for a reason.
We don't read that. Harriet Tubman was a black. Nah. Gonna tell me Malcolm X was fucking played by Ronald Reagan?
Roberts, man. Jesus Christ.
What's she famously known for saying in she has a line in Pretty Woman.
I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in years.
Yeah,
it's the one where she goes back and she gets revenge on the... Wasn't it like you get paid by commission? Big mistake?
I don't know, JC.
Somebody retwisted that and they put her in the role of Harriet Tubman. They said, big mistake, mister.
Yeah,
Massa.
That was from Jamila Hill. She says that she's... Oh, man. Why am I trying to make... This is just wild to think about. I saw a picture of them putting Harriet Tubman... What dollar bill is Harriet Tubman going to be on?
The 20.
Yeah, they put Julia Roberts' face on that shit.
I don't know if they canceled that shit.
They did cancel it.
They did?
Yeah, but it's just they just put Julia Roberts' face on there, and I was just like...
I just want to know what else they were thinking.
My
about
homegirl posted that shit. She's like, I love Julia Roberts. I'm like, oh, you missing the joke, aren't you? She's like, what happened? I explained it. And she's like, hold up.
What kind of shit is that?
Like,
the fact that you had to explain that shit.
No, because she didn't know about the
about the what?
The $100 bill shit.
Okay, $20.
She didn't get
that part.
Yeah,
I was gonna say she didn't know about Harriet Tubman. Like what the fuck?
No, not Harriet Tubman, but the whole why Julia Roberts is on that, and I had to explain.
I just want to know what else they were thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like,
don't give them ideas.
If they were trying to get John Goodman to play Thurgood Marshall.
Yeah, I can see that. Who played Martin Luther King? Fucking Kevin Spacey back then in the 90s before all this shit came out. Robert Pattinson probably could do it.
Jesus,
coming off of Twilight.
Christ,
Christian Bale can play Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
Y'all killing me right now.
You also play a crackhead too, so you know the range.
Yeah, no,
the range.
You know?
Oh man.
Wonder who Joaquin Phoenix would have played that was black.
He would have played it all. It would have been like Nutty Professor. He would have played all of them. Would have all been Joaquin Phoenix.
Frederick Douglass.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Man, let's move to the next subject. This is just God.
You think Nat Turner could have been played by somebody else that was white?
Yeah, and he would have killed black folks.
Who's that crazy? There's like a crazy white guy. I'm not saying he's actually crazy,
specific.
But he always gets casted in these crazy white guy
Nolte?
roles.
Nick Nolte?
Nick Nolte.
He's just a
Nat Turner.
crackhead, though, man.
He was, he was a good actor
Nick
before the
Nolte
crack got
as
to him.
Nat Turner. That would have been some shit.
Ooh-wee. How did we get here?
That article is how we got here. First you're going to say it was an action adventure and I had to stop. Like, wait a minute. I did not see that shit.
A white cast in Juice. I'd be intrigued by that.
I can see that actually happening, actually. I can literally see a white version of Juice happening.
I can't
And that
see
was
it.
called, no.
Starring, Bishop could be played by Andy Garcia.
No, that was fucking, what was that movie with Justin Timberlake? His first movie?
Alpha Dog?
Yeah, that'd be Alpha Dog.
No, that wasn't. That was based on a true story.
I know, but
That
damn
wasn't-
near
that
could have
wasn't
been the
Juice.
white.
That
That could have
wasn't
been
Juice.
white juice.
That wasn't white juice. That was based on a true goddamn
Still,
story.
that was white juice to me. That was white juice.
He ain't killed none of his people. That was the point of Juice. You
Yeah.
kill your people to get
I
the
can
juice.
see, I can see a white version, man. I'm gonna shut up.
That's what I'm saying, Andy
Someone's gonna
Garcia.
listen to this. Someone's gonna listen to this. Jay, shut up. I can see someone listening to this.
I
and
know.
be like,
I'm trying to get put on staff, nigga.
you want white juice to happen? You fucking.
I'm just trying to do anything to get the Harriett Tubman 20 back. If they buy into this, I'm pretty sure I can pitch getting back the Harriett Tubman
with
20.
Julia Roberts on the 20. Yeah, I bet you would.
What?
No, I'm talking about the actual
No,
Harriet
like the
Tubman.
real
Oh, the
one.
actual
like
one.
the one that
Yeah.
was, supposed to come out.
I remember motherfuckers were saying, well, people were saying, well, if they're gonna get Michael Jackson, they might as well get a white person to play Michael.
I mean,
I wonder who was white that could,
Just shut the fuck up.
who was white that could deliver that. Mr. Sam's. Mr. Sam's.
I think only Morgan Freeman could do that.
Nah, you gotta get Al Pacino for that.
Nah, get Clint Eastwood.
nah, Al Pacino. I can see that.
Mr. Sam's was he's old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Sam's.
Smoke crack, you motherfucker! You smoke crack, don't you? Man, him and Morgan Freeman do sound
Money
alike
can offer, you
too.
can't refuse Mr. Sam's.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
I'm just saying, like, of course we rush to anger and just the
no,
fucking
it wasn't
audacity.
anger. It's just how dare
But
you?
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We rush to the audacity, but then when you actually think about it, like,
Nah,
I wonder. Actually, let's see. Who could have pulled off Bebe's kids that was white?
nah, dog, you're getting too far now. Let's just next subject.
I mean, don't limit yourself. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I'm limiting myself on
The
this.
sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying?
Baby's Kid's actually on Netflix now.
Yeah.
I watch that shit
Yeah.
now. Okay.
I mean, I own
Netflix,
the
you got
DVD.
me. You do? Who borrow that?
Nah, you can't have that.
Oh, fuck you.
You ain't trying to. Your sky ain't the limit, my G. You know
Well, shit.
Damn.
what I'm saying? Justin Bieber could play.
Damn.
Could play Khalil.
What's cooler? The good dude, the hat, right?
Yeah, in the hoodie.
Yeah, I can say, hey man,
I mean, Justin Bieber already equipped to say nigga.
No, that's good. You're getting too far. You're getting too far. You need to chill. You need to chill.
There is powerful niggardry at work here.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Next subject.
Yeah,
Moving
enough.
right along.
You've had enough, huh?
Yeah, I've been had enough with this subject.
Were you interested in what Smash Mouth is doing these days?
What have they been doing besides trying to be an all-star and a superstar?
Smash Mouth has been very pro hip hop as of recent, and I just
Oh yeah, because Double XL said some
Nah,
shit. It was
the
a
source.
source. Yeah, source and Double XL.
Source.
yeah.
Because they can't print nothing no more, so
So they
just
gotta
go to social
clickbait,
media.
and they've resorted to being the new world star, or in an attempt to try to do that.
They're trying
Right.
to get clicks now, which
Yeah,
is sad.
so they tweeted out, "Hey, just wondering if anyone knows when rappers will start actually rapping again." So then Smash Mouth out of nowhere,
I don't know.
talk about the ally we need.
out of nowhere.
Smash Mouth comes out.
Once.
Yeah. You guys sound like parents. Turn that down. Rap is in constant evolution, and trap rap is amazing expression of art and a great addition to the family of styles. If you call it mumble rap, you're not respecting the movement, and you're on the wrong side of history. I must say.
Out of all the
Applause
people.
to Smash Mouth, man.
Yeah.
And then get at the source. This is San Jose's very own, too.
Yeah.
And that goes back to what we were saying earlier. It's just that there's so much different types of rap. Find your fucking
And why would the
lane.
source say that of all fucking man?
Yeah.
Benzino fucked that shit up. Why am I even asking that? Benzino fucked that shit up with me. Yeah.
But see, also, I mean, this also goes back to Tory Lane shit, and where he says that it's in a bad place. I don't know if I feel that way.
How many members were in Smash Mouth? Do you know?
I don't know, it was a
I
band.
believe it was like
Five.
4 or 5. It was up there.
Yeah, there was
Smash Mouth, that's Jodeci.
JC.
Fucking JC, bro. Really though?
Anyway.
Hey, again, do not put a limit on your sky.
Oh
As
shit.
high as you can. There were some layoffs at Def Jam.
I bet you were, man, when I saw that and you sent me the picture of Palpatine.
And JC was like that.
More like,
But also like this.
Somebody did this.
that's it.
Yeah. That works.
Yeah, no, I was a little bit. They wasn't.
No,
necessarily
when
so much
you
of
sent
the,
me the
well, yeah, when I
picture
first
of
saw the
Palpatine,
headline, then I read the story and I was like, yeah, that's not what I thought it was gonna be.
They got rid of the old boy who was at Complex. That was the one who they got rid of.
I felt like that was
shocked
a
about
bad. That was the one you should have got. I felt like Noah brings a lot to Def Jam and everything that he learned over the years.
What is he?
I feel like he was a positive.
What was his shit? What did he do?
He was like VP of digital content marketing or something like that.
Oh yeah. When it comes to content, Def Jam had that shit on lock, kind of.
Yeah, I feel like Noah was the wrong person to let go.
You think should have who left? The nigga at Shady, the Shady dude.
You said not me.
Now, I'm saying it. What, you trying to work at Def Jam?
I ain't trying to work there. I'm just trying to make it great again.
Shit.
So you saying that Shady dude, Paul Rosenberg, needs to step down?
I'm saying they need to make it great again.
Just
I'm
say
gonna
it,
leave at
nigga. You want that Shady guy gone?
Anything that's related that can have conflict of interest.
Nah, definitely that, man.
And in Rosenberg's case, there is a complete conflict of interest.
I mean, no one can ever explain this to me. How can you be CEO of Def Jam and still manage Eminem at the same time? I don't understand that.
Like, that means you're moving your acts.
Really makes
Whenever
no
M
sense.
wants to drop, you're moving your Def Jam acts. He's basically doing the same shit that Jay-Z was doing, except Jay-Z was doing it in-house.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's like, oh,
At least
DMX
that
wants to
made
drop? Nah,
sense.
fuck that. I'm dropping soon. DMX can get out.
Yeah. At least that made sense, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that little.
Like, that was in-house. This
Yeah.
is just some... I don't know what's happening to what we herald as arguably the greatest and the foundation label of hip-hop.
I will say this, though. The last project he dropped before he went to Def Jam was Revival, and then he had M just drop out of nowhere. So, he hasn't
Yeah,
dropped...
all the Def Jam acts have dropped out of nowhere.
Not all of them. They've announced. They have announced when I dropped on Def Jam. They have.
No, but think about what I'm saying.
They've announced like a week in advance, probably. You know what
Except
I'm
for
saying? Like,
Alyssa Curry, she's on Def Jam. Who else is on Def Jam? Alyssa Curry, then there's Dana Lee. I'm talking about the singing pop acts. They're singing the rappers.
Hip hop. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all the new cats.
Big Sean still is not good.
You're dropping at any random time.
I thought Big Sean was going to drop by now, man. Now we're in December. I don't even think he's coming. He might be coming in January now. I thought he was going to come, but I think Kanye fucked that shit. Well,
Kanye definitely fucked that whole shit up.
Yeah.
Without question.
Definitely did that shit.
So, we ain't going to talk about that shit. Opera. Well, shout out to Rossi, though.
Yeah. Rossi found his way into the
Kanye opera.
Yeah. And not in the crowd. I mean, like,
He was actually
in the opera.
Yeah, he was the actual, I saw it on Instagram. I was like, hold up. Why is he wearing them white robes? What the fuck?
What kind of shit is
Are
that?
you in this? He was like, yep.
That man used Kanye to unleash the drip. That's a Richmond legend right there, boy.
Yeah. Someone from
HBK got in on the motherfucker.
And he said on Twitter,
But who listens to HBK,
who the fuck is
though? You know what I
HBK
mean?
gang?
Yeah.
no, not like
Yeah.
IMC's face was on the cover, or like was in Times Square and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who's HBK, dog?
Dum, 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 dum. I just love them opening drums for that, like doom 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 doom. That shit's hard.
Shit's hard.
Someone needs to sample that shit. Anyway,
Let's see what else is there.
Yeah, Sheck West was there. It was called Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah.
It was on during the same time as Survivor Series and the Niner game. I watched some of it.
It's a lot of content, man.
Shit
And all
was
I'm going to
trash.
say is Rossi was in it. I support Rossi, and that's where I leave that.
Yeah, that shit was.
I have nothing else to say about that.
Yeah, that shit was free. Yeah.
Yeah, sums it up.
A$AP Rocky, rapper, music mogul, fashion designer, political prisoner, and now the key foundation in a possible impeachment.
Yeah, they named it.
What else can you add on this
He's in the
motherfucker's
history-
resume?
He's in the history books.
Wait. What?
Yeah, when they were going through,
The
and I don't know much about it because they've been talking impeachment for years and nothing happened.
Yeah,
so I'm
well,
like,
yeah.
They're
show
doing
me
the
the result and then I'll
They're
believe
doing
it.
the impeachment inquiry, and they were pretty much naming off how Trump been trying to use people to get brownie points, and they named A$AP Rocky by name.
Yeah.
And what's even more crazier is like when you look in history books, they call ASAP Rocky, and if they really gonna use his real name is Rakim.
Rakim. Yeah.
No, Rakim.
Was Rakim.
Well, it's Rakim.
Yeah.
So at the same time, Rakim is in the history books.
This man went from bullied orgy participant
Oh, shit.
to
Being in history
now
books.
a person of political interest that could change the ways of the country. What a rebrand, man. Round of a fucking applause to that. That's a rebrand that I can stand behind.
Earlier this year, 21 Savage got fucking deported. Damn near got deported. And now you got A$AP Rocky's name getting brought up by white folks during the Senate trying to get the whole ass nigga in office out of office. America!
Hip-hop.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Now, that's a good time if you ask me.
Hey, man. That's a flex.
Let's see what else we got on here. Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. They were presenting a case study on their lives at Harvard Business School.
But hold up. Pause. Okay. Go on.
No, you go ahead, because that's all I got.
No, well, I'm just saying because the whole relationship was just because of, he was cheating on his...
And people didn't fail to bring that up.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
why yeah.
I'm just saying, because I saw it and I was like, wait
I
a
know.
minute. But didn't she get... Well,
I know.
And they've been together for years.
Married, not even just together.
I got kids.
They were kids.
And it's just crazy because...
Kids producing.
Alicia Keys, man, she was great for 2 albums. Maybe 3.
I give her that third.
What was the third one? I Am?
Yeah.
And then...
Had the teenage love affair on that one. I'll give her that one.
Then, yeah. Depending on who you ask.
I won't give her the
Element.
4th album, but the singles on there.
There were tracks on it that were
I'll
good.
give her the singles on 4th.
Other than that, man, what the fuck happened? This game is on fire! Oh, yeah. That shit's
I was
dead.
literally trying to keep myself composed, man. That shit did not work.
It's one of those ones you gotta watch and just say, yeah.
Yeah. Like, honestly,
who that?
Alicia Keys was literally, she was cool. The first 2 albums, just classics. Other ones were cool, and there's one hot album every 10-year average. What the fuck? And then as soon as she got with Swiss Beats, everything just went to damn shame too. I like Alicia, but still.
Yeah, but she racked up that coin beforehand.
That's for sure.
Yeah, but still, music-wise.
And she probably got herself into some of that DMX money.
Why the DMX money?
Swiss
Beats.
Oh, Swiss Beats, yeah.
Yeah.
And
You know who Swiss Beats' uncle and aunt are, right?
who?
His uncle and aunt are the founders of Rough Riders.
Yeah, well, there you go.
So you know what I'm saying?
I had
Like,
no idea, honestly.
Yeah.
But still, it's just, damn. I still like those 2 albums. Songs in A Minor and The Diary of Alicia Keys. Crazy albums.
Yeah.
And then what the fuck? And then after that, she got some new dick, and she didn't care. Then wasn't there a picture of Swiss Beats with his ex with Shonda and Alicia Keys on the same beach together? Like that's goals ish.
I mean, it's the Will Smith blueprint.
It's some player shit.
It is some player shit.
That's just some peaceful shit. Like,
I got my side bitch and my main bitch together.
I wouldn't even say it's side bitch. This is
His bitch.
I think they were married.
All 3 of them.
I think Mashonda and Swiss were married. They
were married, and he.
So that's not even like my side bitch. Like literally, that's my ex.
No, I'm talking about Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys was his side chick, and they were together for like a minute, and then they broke up, and then he got with Alicia Keys and got no one brought that shit up, and they were talking about fucking relationships. How dare you?
Hey,
Fuck it.
if Julia Roberts was this close to playing Harriett Tubman, why can't Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys
like Triple H and
go to a white establishment and talk about their love?
That's like Triple H and Stephanie trying to talk about their damn relationship, how in love they were, completely ignoring the fact that Triple H was fucking China and cheated on China with fucking Stephanie McMahon. Them drums, man. Them drums were fucking raw. Anyway.
That brings us to music. And
PartyNextDoor dropped.
Oh, boy.
That was some mid.
Bullshit.
That was just mid.
No, it wasn't mid. It was bullshit.
To you, it was bullshit?
That was.
Why were you expecting anything better?
I wasn't.
Yeah, so I was at some bullshit.
But even for the standards of that I had limited for a kickback around the block.
So he went back to kickback around the block now, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's a drop off.
He went back there once I realized we were going through our top 50. And I was like, I have no reason to put him on here.
There was no reason. Everyone was all. I mean, people would tell me, "Oh, why isn't Party on here?" Party hasn't. Okay, first it was the first one. I've been very on Party because the way he came in was Drake introduced him, and then I was thinking he sounds like a Weeknd wannabe. When I listened to his first project, I was thinking he sounds like a Weeknd wannabe. And then
first P&D was cool. I liked it.
Alright. P&D 2 was cool.
I wasn't up on. I didn't like P&D 2 that much.
P&D 3.
But P&D 3 was just
nah. That was one big old nah from me.
P&D 3 was well, I'm not gonna call it what it was. That one EP where he was doing that pop
Flavors?
electro bullshit.
That shit.
The one that sounded like Julia Roberts as Harriett Tubman.
Yeah.
He just nah.
You gotta ignore it. Colors too, and then he had Come and See Me. It says Drake just sucked the life out of him. That's what I feel happened.
Yeah, of course he sucked the life out of me. He took his fucking songs, took his best songs and put it on, put them as mid tracks on his album,
and it still was mid. It didn't help. It was still mid.
I mean, he took what I consider one of the best tracks off of. If you're reading this, It's Too Late.
Legend, right? Was it Legend or no?
No, he took it and he just called it Wednesday Interlude,
and that was the best track.
I was like, fam, if you put this on a party album, this shit is you can tour off of this. Mm-hmm. But he used it as a interlude. Didn't even give him the respect to give him an actual title, just Wednesday Night Interlude or some shit like that.
Wednesday Night Interlude, yeah, that's what it was. It was an interlude to go into the next song.
Yeah,
I remember
one of the greatest songs I've ever heard from an R&B singer this decade was that interlude. It's a great fucking song.
It's just wild. I mean, he said he's gonna drop an album in January, but he dropped 2 singles: "The Loyal" featuring Aubrey, which was a fucking not Aubrey, featuring Drake.
Nope. That was a big nope.
Big nope. It was a fucking, what's it called? It was sounded like a fucking Views leftover because it was like that Tropicana shit. It sounded like One Dance, but it wasn't. I don't listen to news.
Like that world music type shit?
Yeah, that type of shit. That Jamaican shit.
Yeah.
And then the news was, I don't want to say it was yuck. It was.
No, it was. That shit played and it went right through, and as soon as
that was
finished,
it.
there was nothing for me to go back to.
It was nothing. I'm not gonna go back to these. Were 2 big old fucks. Like, what the fuck was that?
What kind of shit is that?
Because everyone was all excited because oh shit, he's coming back. It's about that time.
I saw it. I was like,
is he? I went on Twitter. And I was like, so is he dropping a forgettable ass? Is he dropping a project or is he dropping a forgettable ass single? It wasn't just one single. No. It was 2. 2 yucks.
But he did something in the midst of that.
What?
He woke up the fall boy.
Oh
my God!
All right,
I've been waiting,
Before he
baby.
came in, Weeknd just said, "I'm back."
I'm the motherfucking fall boy.
I'm the motherfucking fall boy. Yeah, what's the song? What's that? What? Did you see what he looks like with the fucking hair off? I thought that was Lupe on the cover. You see the cover of that shit?
Nah, man.
Yeah, the cover. He looks like Lupe with hair up. He's smiling. What's it called? Day of the Lights?
I don't know, but I just saw Weeknd was coming back, and I was like, basing it off of My Dear Melancholy last year.
Well, it sounds like a pop. It's gonna be like a pop record.
Basing it off of My Dear Melancholy last year, I have more faith in this than I do Kick Back Around the Block.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, Kick Back Around the Block. I haven't heard that in a minute.
Yeah. I just said that. Well, he's dropping 2 singles. Blinding Lights and Heartless. Man,
that just sounds like you pissed me off. You had your chance and you pissed me off.
You pissed me the fuck.
And I've been waiting, baby.
That just sounds like yeah. That's what that sounds like. They just made that motherfucker so mad.
Look at the cover. Doesn't he look like Lupe a bit? Ish.
He looks like Lil Duval on the left side.
Yeah, I can see Lil Duval.
Yeah, he does look like Lil Duval.
Definitely see that shit.
It also looks like cocaine was heavily involved in the shooting of this.
Oh yeah, he looks happy as hell. Like, you tried it.
That smile.
That laugh like, you tried it. He gonna drop 2
Wait, let me
singles.
see the second picture.
Whoa.
Oh, he looked like David Ruffin. Oh, we know who Kicked Back Around. Nigga, we know what this is.
Oh shit!
Ain't nobody came here to see you.
Otis. No came to see you party. No came to see you party.
What you think niggas came for the kickback?
No came to see you, Otis.
Nigga, I run the weekend.
I thought it was just one single. It's two. Oh, that's some asshole shit.
Yeah.
That's some asshole shit. He pulled a Kendrick.
No, this is to literally drop. No, this is. You don't have to question what this is. 2 singles the week. Nah, bro. I know what time it is.
No, yeah, he knows what this is. He probably gonna drop it on fucking
Black Friday weekend.
Oh,
the symbolism.
The weekend.
Yeah.
Weekend. Black darkness. It's upon us. It's my time.
You think he's dropping in
I
December?
see.
You think he's dropping in December or January? I hope it's January. Please drop in January. And drop it on the same day as Party Next Door too. Just to be petty. It's not like it's gonna sell anyway. All his albums flopped. Am I lying?
Yo, he really. Nah, I'm thinking about it. He really just David Ruffin this.
Yeah, no,
man.
he really did it. He did.
No one came to see you party.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody did this.
No one came to see you party. No one came to see you party. Damn, that's like a double entendre. Don't
Yeah.
even ask me how.
Yeah.
No one came to see you.
Don't ask because you will get stumped.
Yeah. And people are saying, like, this might be a pop. I came from a fucking sad weekend. He don't look sad. He look happy as fuck.
Yep.
They're going to probably be pop singles. They're going to be probably more fired than that bullshit Party Next Door dropped. Damn, he really dropped them 2 duds and he pulled a fucking Heart Part 4. You hate to see it. And you had Drake on there and no one gives a fuck. OVO, man. That sucks. How the hell is Dreamville nominated for Best Rap Album with their compilation album? Fucking the closest TD compilation album we got was the Black Panther soundtrack.
So far.
Yeah, and I got nominated.
Allegedly, they're still they are in workings of the compilation.
But the real one, but the closest one we got was
Yeah.
the Black Panther soundtrack. And I got nominated for Album of the Year. And OVO, the last OVO project that dropped was from Roy Woods, and that was back in 2017. That was the last album. I thought album.
I thought Majid Jordan dropped this year.
No, that was a feature.
Really?
That was a single. They were featured. That was just a feature on somebody's shit. They had to be featured on someone else's shit. They didn't drop no project. The last project that dropped from OVO was from Roy Woods.
Well, ain't that some shit?
You feel me?
That's crazy.
That
shit
sad.
makes no fucking sense when you the top artist of the decade.
That's
Well, but again, to be fair, that's artist, not CEO.
That's
Nah.
you. But
Nah.
when you look at TDE and Dreamville, you would expect OVO
Tomato.
You would expect OVO to be in that. But, that's why Weekend left. That's why Bryson Tiller didn't sign. Shit. And Party Next Door, Kevin is so sucked out of him. Like a fucking, what was it, the Mentor from Harry Potter?
Yeah, but you gotta remember, somebody else is sucking the soul out of him too musically, and that's Rihanna. And I don't think anybody's gonna complain about.
For who? Drake?
No, for Party Next Door.
I don't
I remember.
yeah.
So,
He's a songwriter at the end of the day.
yeah. I mean, that's just how the solo career works for songwriters. It's
People need
it's
to stop.
really hit or miss.
They need to stop
Yeah.
acting like Party Next Door is that dude, man. All them records are just one big old meh.
No, they are.
Meh
they
at
are.
best. Niggas need to stop acting like
They forcing that on people at this point.
They really are. None of from 1 was and 2 was decent. 3 was one big nah. You can listen to the first track, and after that, you can put it in. You can literally put that album, Party Next Door 3, on shuffle, and you cannot tell the difference. That's how meh that album is.
Yeah,
Sad. Anyway, tragic indeed.
but some other shit did drop.
Real shit.
I believe this dropped last week, not this week, but we just had a lot of shit to get to. The Queen and Slim soundtrack.
Oh yeah. That was a neo soul album. That's what that shit was.
Yeah, I was taken back by it at first, just because obviously if you've seen the trailers for the film, if you
Comes out
have seen the
Thanksgiving, by
film,
the way.
if you have seen the film at this point, I think it's select theaters at some point.
It comes out Thanksgiving. Comes out this week.
Yeah. You know what the film was about. So to hear this neo soul sound, I was telling Busby and Martine, I was like, it still makes sense, because at the end of the day, regardless of what the turn in this film was, it all started out from a date and a love story.
Yep.
So it makes sense that the music would reflect that in a turbulent time.
I'm telling you, if y'all seen the trailer for it, it's pretty much about a dude and a couple that went on a date on Tinder, and he was taking her home. A cop pulls him over, and then regular cop shit. They take the black man out. They scuffle, and you thinking the dude's gonna kill the cop. The cop's gonna kill the black dude. No. The black dude kills the cop.
Plot twist.
And it's like, when I saw the trailer, I was like, oh, this is where we're going. Now they're on the run because the police are looking for him. And I was like, man, if that shit happened in real life,
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening.
That's
You remember Christopher Darner?
Oh, they set the whole fucking.
shit.
They set the tank looking for that nigga.
Yep.
That'd be a crazy ass movie. Get the dude from fucking what's it called? What's the movie called? That's So Raven. The dad from That's So Raven.
No, you just get JJ Watt.
Or him. Oh, fuck you.
You walked right into that shit.
Look how quickly he agreed with that.
He's like, yeah.
Oh, fuck
Hold up.
Get Gronkowski to play that.
Shit.
He could actually play it, too. That's the sad part.
Yeah. But in terms of this music right here, when it opens up with Meg Thee Stallion talking about riding,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, like a nice ode to New Orleans bounce. Okay, I'm with this. I like it. And then it gets into Bilal and Raphael Sadiq.
And
They don't get much more soulful than that. If the Soul Train Awards were to snub them niggas, it'd be a riot.
Shit.
Yeah, the whole album, and Vince Staples and Black, and who was the other person?
Mereba.
On
or
Yo
Mereba.
Love. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, it was a nice
Vince
stand-up.
Staples did his thing on that shit. Like, I was very surprised by
Vince
that.
Staples been doing his thing with his Lucy series, the episodes.
Oh, yeah, that shit was
Oh,
funny.
yeah,
The Ray
the
J
The
episode.
songs and the videos.
The Ray J episode was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Collide with Earth Gang and what's her name? Tiana Major 9?
Some shit.
All I know is Sid was getting off on Getting Late.
Queen and Slim, the title track was fire. Coast Culture, they wrapped their asses off on that one. Now, this is not highlighted on the album, but Lauryn Hill, Garden the Gates, I had to look for it myself. It's on here. They made it as a single for whatever reason. They didn't highlight it for the album. But that was a When I Feel Like It record. When I first heard it, I was like, oh, Lauryn Hill, this is fire. This is When I Feel Like It. When I feel like it, I could drop a fire-ass sophomore to Miseducation, but I don't feel like it right now. But that shit proved to me, oh, she can still, she can do it.
I mean, of course you could do it.
She
Just gotta show up on time to the fucking session.
Shit.
That too.
And is that really gonna happen?
Yeah, I mean, anybody could do it.
Yeah.
It's like, but are you gonna show up on time?
Yeah. But the shit, that song was fire. Little Baby will catch the fire. The whole EP was pretty. The whole EP was dope.
Soundtrack, not EP.
Soundtrack.
It's a soundtrack.
Oh, my bad. That's all 11 minutes. Yeah. It's the whole soundtrack is fire.
Yeah.
Queen and Slim. Soundtrack.
I really like that joint. Shout out to everybody that participated on that.
Really good.
One that really shocked me. Tinashe.
Out of nowhere.
Songs for You.
Okay, I did not listen to that one at all.
Yeah, Tinashe
So
music.
take that
This
away.
is freshly independent too.
This was literally me listening to it and just being like, wow, RCA really dropped the ball with her. Because for those who are familiar and for those who aren't familiar, her deal with RCA was with their pop division, not their R&B division. So for 2 albums before she got out of that deal, she was on the pop division. So it makes sense as to why she didn't pop off the way we thought she was going to pop off following her mixtape Blackwater leading into 2 On. This was with Schoolboy Q.
Yeah.
It just makes sense now.
Yeah.
Because once I'm hearing this, you know, she's got the key names. Hitmaker does three productions on here. She's got G-Eazy and Black on here.
And G-Eazy just pops up again.
Yeah, and I think he's also on here as a songwriter for another song,
Oh, no shit.
if I'm not mistaken. But the way she was popping off on this album was incredible. Hopscotch is definitely one of those joints for the girls to go. That's pretty much your last attempt for cuffing season.
Hey man, Hitmaker said flat out, just give her to me.
Yeah.
He said it flat out, just give Tinashe to me, I'll give her a hit.
Touch and Go with Black is a great fucking song. That's nice. I really like that one.
That cover is fire.
I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it is.
Damn.
But I mean, like again, she just did her thing on this album. Like, there's not really much to complain. I mean, it's her first independent since Blackwater, which of course again was a mixtape that got her onto RCA.
Right.
Yeah,
So-
and Aquarius I still feel that's one of the most underrated albums of the decade in my opinion.
It is, but again, it's just if you had an attachment to Blackwater and you had an expectation of that's what they were going to let her do, because remember, Blackwater came out when Janae Aiko was cleared through Def Jam, and they didn't didn't try to do well, even though it's different labels. I shouldn't say that because she wasn't Def Jam, but the fact remains there was a formula that they didn't try to diminish with Janae Aiko. We know what she is, we know what she delivers, just let her be. Yeah. And I felt like they, for as good as the Aquarius was, they were stretching too much with her.
Yeah.
It wasn't that Blackwater sound that...
Because wasn't she, when Blackwater came, that was still like that, that's back when she was still on Tumblr and shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember those years. Yeah.
So... but I mean, in this instance, I've seen a lot of people being like, "Damn, if RCA just did that." For me, again, it's all about it's what can make or break you. I don't want to take that away from her because obviously, without going through that, we don't get this body of work and her figuring out that she's good.
She might make a comeback this year.
She's young enough to do it. She's still only 26 or 27.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
She's not capped off. Like she has a whole another 10 years. That's the thing with singers, particularly female singers in general.
Yep.
They can go on forever. But in terms of her next phase in her career, she has another 8 to 10 years to just live off this form of, the image that she's portraying right now.
Right.
So she does it solo, and she's able to do it the Tiger way, where she goes independent for a while, and then Columbia comes up and is like, "Yo, here's the bag, show us the way. We'll fund it
too."
That's how it goes with her. But for sure, this is one that for R&B lovers and for those who either are still rocking with Tinashe or rocked with her at one point and then went off the bandwagon, this is one to definitely check out and get back on because she did her thing on this one.
Yeah, we're pulling for you.
Yeah.
What else?
Let's see what else. A real throwback for cats. Rocky Fresh dropped. And I don't know if many people know about Rocky Fresh.
I know Rocky Fresh. Wasn't he on fucking MMG?
Yeah.
Is he still on MMG?
Nah, he's been gone for a cool minute.
Well, damn.
But yeah, Rocky Fresh dropped his joint. He's got Casey Veggies and Chris Brown on there. 24 Hours is on there too.
Yeah,
of course.
Well, it's on Rostrum Records. I just seen that right now. Like, wow.
Yeah. So he went back to the house that built Wiz.
Yep.
So
and Mac.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Saw the Trippie Red drop. I didn't listen to that.
I didn't listen to that either.
Yeah.
A lot of people were telling me
21 tracks.
Oh, no, I'm not listening to that either.
Well, it's only an hour, but still, 21 fucking tracks. He dropped an album earlier this year, which was good. But
it's November, bro.
Yeah, you dropped an album already.
It don't matter no more.
Yeah, you had time, bro.
I'm
not doing that.
And your last project was good, but yeah.
There's a singer from Dallas. Her name's Kaash Paige. She dropped an 8-track project. She's on Def Jam. If you're one of those types of listening fans like me, where you're just starting to gear your ear up for the next generation, and not necessarily looking to be a fan of anybody, but just kind of looking to hit and just kind of look for that next sound.
Yeah,
she's got good potential. She's still a work in progress, but boy, it's a really good one. She's more of an R&B Dej Loaf.
Yeah.
Dej Loaf was, even though she did sing, it was more towards a rapping,
like hip hop type shit.
Yeah, she's more of the R&B version of that.
Okay. I like the title to her EP. Hard Convos. I mean, you just put on R&B in the background. You have a lot of those, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
And in this instance, she's like Sid. She will help you bag the women.
Yeah.
Her references are for women.
There's only 8 songs. She could get nominated for Album of the Year.
Yeah, We'll see her at the Grammys in 2021.
Yeah.
Shit.
Let's see who else dropped. And I think that was pretty much it.
Pretty much it.
I did listen to I Am Sue, Boss Up 5, and I did listen to Rex Raj Life. Shout out to our Bay Area brethren.
Of course.
Those were 2 good albums as well.
Yeah, now the Sue one, I listened to that shit. That was cool.
Yeah.
And I also listened to the Burner one, finally, La Plaza. It was exactly what I thought it was, dude. Just off the title, it was a whole lot of Latin-type sounds. Most of these songs were actually, like, live instruments. That was pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a different twist.
That's why I give it to Burner, man. He knows how to construct an album.
Oh, definitely.
He has a great ear for beats. I'll give him that.
Yep.
Also, with Black Friday's on its way, so I guess this is going to be our cutoff. My cutoff, especially.
Shit. Yeah,
it's going to be Griselda. There's going to be those Shady Records debut called WWCB. Boom, 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 boom!
And I've been waiting, baby.
50, featuring M, featuring Raekwon. They're keeping this gangsta.
And they keep it between the 3 of them.
Yeah.
For those who don't know about Griselda, we're talking about Westside Gun, Conway, and Benny.
Yeah. And
it's 3 niggas from Buffalo that you need to know about.
And you got 50 Cent and Raekwon on this. I'm like, oh wow. And they got that track that M did with Conway that's like a bonus track.
Yeah.
I was like, that was genius. Man, Shady Records had themselves a nice year. Boogie and now this album.
Decent year.
But there's only 2 tracks.
Let's not judge it. I mean, it's Griselda, so obviously we have like a standard for them.
But
let's just not get too ahead of ourselves, man.
I'm still saying.
I'm just saying, decent years off fact they got 2
dropping,
drops. Yeah, they just dropped it.
Yeah,
that's a record.
As far as
Shady.
actually putting this shit out, definitely.
That's for Shady Boogie and then them. Like shit. Good for him. Good man. Shady Records. And who else? Games dropping. Oh. Games dropping, Born to Rap. The reason why I said
don't skip that.
You know why? We'll talk about that.
There's powerful niggery at work.
No, we did.
We talked about off.
I felt like we did.
Yeah,
off the air. We did.
That was one of the ones. The rundown was too full. We didn't. We needed time for that one.
Okay.
I wish we would have talked about it
That
last week, though.
nasty.
Retrospect.
If y'all seen
that's
that,
a nasty ass fucking cover.
that
for Born to
cover,
Rap.
pretty much. In long story short, y'all can Google it. Y'all can look at it. Go look on his Instagram. It's there. It's just a whole bunch of pregnant women around the studio smoking weed.
Doing shit they shouldn't be doing.
While pregnant,
being around while they're pregnant.
While Game is sitting there writing his raps, and it's just said,
Trying to think like he's
rapping.
the great nigga philosopher.
Yeah.
Oh my
Niggas
god.
art.
Niggas are. And that was called Born to Rap. And from the features, it's like 27 records.
24 records.
24. Anderson .Paak's on there. Nipsey's on there.
I bet you there's gonna be a ton of good songs though, like for real.
Yeah, I believe it.
You know what I mean? But
Game,
it's just,
See, the fucked up thing is Game rap, and co-executive producing is Dom Kennedy.
yeah.
So
and,
it's like,
and what's his name? Fucking
Whack 100.
100.
He's just on there. He
Yeah.
just shit.
See, despite everything that went on in Whack 100's words, I feel like they couldn't do that. They had to keep him on for contractual obligations.
Yeah.
I don't think it was just as easy as firing him as his
I
manager.
mean, from what people are saying, from what I've heard, people told me it could if they would have cut off a few tracks on here, it would have been Game's best work.
That's how it always works with these artists.
But
now.
I still feel, like I said, the only album that was what his best work was Documentary 2.5. That was still that was up there with his best work. He could have just called it off right there. It's kind of funny. He's 8 now, and he's still rapping.
40.
He's 38.
No, he's 40. He's born in 79.
But he's about to be 40. Because I remember he said his birthday is in this month, I think.
Yeah, so by the time this probably airs out, he's probably going to be 40 by then. All I know is he's 40 at this point.
39.
Yeah, he's right there. I mean, if nothing else, like shit.
Yeah, 39.
You got one more week in the month left.
I know. And now after that, Fabulous is dropping. What's it called?
Summer Shootout 3.
Summer Shootout 3. That's all. And he
That
released the
shit's
track
gonna be
list.
nice.
He released the track list. He saw Tory Lanez. Nice. Yeah, Tory Lanez has Chris Brown on there. A Boogie with the hoodie.
Somebody did this.
Yeah, but a whole bunch of features. That's why I looked at it. He only has 3 songs by himself. Everything's a whole bunch of features.
But I mean, it's not the Soul Tapes. Soul Tapes. He's
He
pretty
dropped
much
those on.
bigger on that.
Doesn't he always drop those on Christmas? Like around Christmas?
Yeah,
time?
but last time he dropped one was like 2013.
Yeah, that's Soul Tape.
The series is pretty much done at that
Why
point.
hasn't
He
he-
really stops at 3.
Why hasn't he dropped another album? What's the holdup? The record
Oh, no.
labels? Or he just doesn't have the
I mean, he's probably doing well enough.
I guess people been
You know what I
waiting
mean?
for, was it Loso's Way too?
But remember, he did an album with Jadakiss. That was on our Ill 15 2017.
I remember that.
The Freddie versus
Jason.
Yep.
That was a good album. That was a real good
I mean, he's dropped. He just,
He's just lazy?
well, he can't. He dropped an album with Jadakiss and they toured it.
No, but
I know, man,
in
come
this
on.
whole deck, whatever, like an official release is what I'm trying to, like an
I
official
mean, man,
solo
look,
album.
Think about it. He could tour off all his old shit.
He can.
You know what I mean? Why would you even worry about putting out?
He doesn't have to give the
album?
labels any money for it.
Yeah,
Is he still signed?
Def Jam.
I'm pretty sure.
You sure?
He's basically
Pretty
on a
sure.
fucking legacy deal with them at this point. Because he still hasn't released his latest solo album, which was supposed to be Loso's Way 2.
He probably has hella shit in the fucking vault.
That's the case with a lot of them.
A lot of
Especially
these
Fab's
niggas.
case.
Yeah, he probably has hella shit in the vault, and this is nothing's good enough for him. He's on that detox shit.
Possibly.
Whatever.
Oh,
Well, yeah, like I said,
I'm looking forward to it either way.
I never really cared for Fab. I never really cared for him. I'm not saying I don't like him. I just never really cared for him. Good rapper. I've never been in a rush.
Great rapper.
Yeah.
I know he's a great rapper. I just never been in.
He's
a
one of
rush.
those. He's one of the last punchline rappers to really adapt to album mode.
Yeah.
Rapper.
Yeah. I just
That's one of
remember
the
after
last
Control dropped, he was like, "Oh, where's the nearest studio?" And then never heard from him again for like a good
No, you
year.
did. It was on the Soul Tape. Soul Tape 3 was when he responded to Kendrick.
Oh wow,
They just killed his vibe.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Too little, too late.
That was too little too late. It was right after.
Oh, was it? It was months after. Whatever
Soul
the
Tape 3?
case. Soul Tape 3. That was like months after Control dropped.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's been. You have the memory big, but I remember distinctly. It took him a while.
Because what, the Control dropped at the end of August?
August.
Yeah, I think that single dropped like a month later, and then the album dropped after. Because everybody had heard the Get Back.
Whatever. Anyway, like I said, Fabulous Griselda, and Game dropping. And that'll be it. I don't care who else is dropping. And watch it be Weeknd dropping in December. I'll be pissed. If he's an asshole, you drop in December the same time as Party. Because nobody wants to hear you party. That should be the title of this album.
Nobody wants to see you, Otis.
Nobody wants to see you party. Nobody wants to see you party.
Let's see. Somebody else is dropping.
Who?
That boy Elon Musk.
Ah, shit. Here we go.
Gotta cover this because this is in our backyard.
That nigga crazy, man.
Literally right down the street.
That nigga,
That
nigga is Tony Stark, man. That looked like the fucking Batmobile with a tank.
Yeah, no, it really does, though.
That dude is wild. He making them niggas work overtime. He's like, Christmas? The fuck is Christmas? You niggas get to work. Thanksgiving?
And this shit has a ramp, too. Like, that's fucking
Well, first,
crazy.
come on. Let them know what you're talking about.
Sorry.
Talk about that
The
damn
Tesla
car.
Cybertruck.
It's a Cybertruck.
Yeah, Tesla Cybertruck.
All right.
That's the name of the shit.
Have you seen this shit? This shit don't even look like the Batmobile.
I've seen it look like
This shit looks so unorthodox.
it's a
And
future.
yeah, so rigged and so rough. And I'm just like, damn, I might gotta cop that.
Why?
Respect on the road, man. You think a motherfucker gonna want to cut you off when they shit just get scaped up like that? You know, certain cars command respect on the road.
I guess.
You know what I mean? Like, it's...
You gotta drive with the fucking tank driving after you. Like driving
Why
right
not?
behind
Bro,
you.
that is a fucking tank.
It
What
is
are you
a
talking
tank.
about?
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
What the fuck I'm saying?
shit.
It's fucking
But
wild.
it's smart.
Yeah. I wonder, like, the actual specs to it. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know anything about it.
I don't know much about it either. Let's look this shit
You
up.
really gonna look that shit up? It's the future. And
I mean,
he-
why not? Shit. Again, if anybody gonna cover it, it should be us. It's here. Why would I let a motherfucker from New York try to cover this shit?
Well, they can go on Google. I just know it's a fucking. I just saw this shit. I'm like, this is wild.
This shit look like a spaceship,
And then I'm looking
man.
on Instagram and I'm seeing hell people post screenshots of getting their order on the truck. I'm like, what the fuck? You niggas got money like that? I thought it was gonna be like 34 grand or some shit like
It's
that.
gonna be $37,000 for the basic model, but they're taking $100 pre-orders right now.
That is so wild.
Again,
Musk
I'm
is a
looking at
wild
it.
boy.
Once Christmas clears through, I'm looking at it like because the deposits are refundable. So I'm looking at it like I could change my mind in 2022 when they say they're gonna start into full production with this. Let me put that 100 down. Say I got 100 on that new Cybertruck for the meantime. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like
I was seeing people I know that don't got money posting screenshots of this shit. I was like, what the fuck?
What kind of shit is
I was like, you all got money like this for a fucking tank? Alright. I guess. So what's on this shit? The fucking back computer?
Tesla armor glass, which failed the first attempt.
Yeah, he threw a rock on it and the shit cracked. That shit was funny. I saw that shit.
Versatile utility. So with up to 3,500 pounds of payload capacity.
Okay.
And then it just skipped to the next one. It doesn't want me to be great.
Shit.
Okay, here we go. The specs. It could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 6.5 seconds. 250 miles is the range. Rear wheel drive. It can tow up to 7,500 pounds.
That's cool.
It's definitely got an autopilot.
Shit.
All Teslas got autopilots?
It don't matter. That's still amazing.
Yeah.
And then they all crash. They ain't no funny now, huh?
That's
No,
not
I
funny.
wasn't laughing at that. I'm looking at what the rest of the
What
specs
else? Yeah.
are. How'd it go to that one page? Because it just swapped.
It
right
just
there.
said, fuck you. Anyway.
Oh, hold up.
What?
Rugged strength with the ability to pull near infinite mass and a towing capability of over 14,000 pounds.
What the
Trying to pull a
fuck?
house?
Look what it's pulling.
A house?
They got the
Fucking
Tesla.
spaceship.
No, they got the goddamn Tesla storage.
You stupid.
Why? Why not?
Look at that. That's Tesla storage.
I know what the fuck that is.
Looks like a big ass Nintendo system, bro.
I feel
Like
bad
the
for all
old-
my friends that work at Tesla.
They put the Tesla motorcycle in the back.
I know, I saw that.
Shit.
I feel bad for all my
That
friends.
ramp looks tight though, man.
Oh,
I mean,
no. See,
you know
yeah,
how-
no, I got to get that. Look at the interior, bro. No, I got to get that.
Oh,
Yeah, I got to put 100 down on this.
And like I said, I
Bro,
feel
that
bad
shit
for
looks like the future.
all my friends at Tesla
That shit looks
that
like
work
the
there.
future.
I
bruh.
feel bad for all my friends that work there because he gonna make them niggas work 7 days a week.
That
Even
shit
though they
looks
already
like the
work
future.
7 days a week. He's like, what the fuck? Thanksgiving, the holidays? The holidays? Christmas?
you.
Nigga, I don't sleep. You don't sleep either. All y'all gonna be working on this shit forever.
Man,
flexible interior. You can seat 6 comfortably with additional storage under the second row seats. Complete with an advanced 17-inch touchscreen with an all-new customized user interface.
and you would want that.
Yeah, I gotta put 100 down on this.
I bet you would, you fucking sheep.
Why am I a sheep? Because this shit looks fire.
Hey
man, just because you ain't got a driver's license, don't mean you got to shit on that.
Even then, I probably would not want that shit.
Not even that, bro. If I think some shit looks fucking sick, I fuck with it. You know what I mean?
Just because everybody else fuck with it, don't mean I can't fuck with it. It's for my own personal reason.
So everybody, because everybody else likes it, I can't.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm not liking it. It's just crazy. I'm just looking.
I'm not giving a fuck about why people like it.
It just looks wild.
I'm looking at the interior like, oh shit.
It just looks
this wild. Fly ass fucking interior.
Sick. It looks wild. It's like, this is fucking wild. Have you seen that other car that they revealed? Like, I think it's the Ferrari. It legit looks like the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
That like a 1-seater too.
Something like that. It's literally the Batmobile. Like Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, said, "That's my fucking car."
Yeah, that shit look nice.
I mean, Elon Musk is a wild boy. Like, they literally call him the modern day Tony Stark, and he is doing some old Tony Stark shit.
I put $100 down on this, and then I finesse it to get one of the current Teslas. Because everybody gonna want to upgrade for that. Shit, I'll take a Tesla now in 2022.
Shit. I'll take that truck.
Give me a 2018 Tesla in 2022. I'm good.
That nigga was on.
I wonder why the fuck they got the font like that.
Because it's the future.
Future, but it's rugged.
It looks like graffiti.
Rugged terrain.
I fuck with that. It's the future. It's the not so distant future. You know, it's like some shit you see on like the movies, man. Not so
look fire.
Not so distant future. Like what the subtext says in the intro, and the
they
not
like
so
5
distant
different
future.
models too.
Yep. They got 5 different models?
It looks like, let me see. Or they got 3 different options to choose from. You got the single motor, dual motor, and then the tri-motor.
What?
Oh, fam.
What?
The dual motor, you could do 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 4.5 seconds.
Holy shit.
And if you do the tri-motor, you could get that thing in less than 3 seconds.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, nah, I'm doing more research on this.
Oh, you go do that. Anyway. Niners, nigga.
And
7, 8, 9, 10. And 1. That's the 1.
Yeah. That's the one.
What the fuck?
Look, man, I'm going to
Beat
just tell
the
you like
fucking
this,
Packers.
man. I told you that you were tripping on Aaron Rodgers.
I always do.
Like you do every year.
Every year.
You know?
Well, when we
I was like,
healthy.
bruh, I'm really not tripping on dude like that.
I get
I'm
you.
really not. And the reason why was because of the fucking defensive line more than anything.
Yeah, I get you.
And look what they did, man.
We were on prime time, and we humbled them. 38. Shit. We put up 38 points. It should have been 45-0, to be honest.
Literally smacked them across the face,
Smacked
bro.
the shit out of them. They flexed that shit. They wanted the whole world to see this ass whooping.
Yeah.
They wanted the whole nation to see us whoop their ass. It's like, I was watching Survivor Series. I kept going back and forth. I remember when I said, let's see how the Niners are doing. As soon as I go out to the Niners, I see Aaron Rodgers get sacked. I'm like, oh, well, shit. 4th down too? Alrighty. Well, go back.
Yeah, it was a waste of a flex. And I'm not saying that as a hater.
Oh, no.
I'm saying that legit, like, damn, y'all.
Destroyed them.
Like, the NFL chose to flex this
over, because the original one was the Patriots and fucking Cowboys.
Yeah,
they should have stayed that way.
Like, I was done watching the game at halftime. I really, when I say that, I mean I just changed the channel to Watchmen at halftime. I was done watching it by the time it was 13-0.
Shit, it got up to like 20.
Yeah,
they scored.
I checked out after that.
Yeah,
it was done.
Because then they scored. I was going like, oh shit, here we go. And then all of a sudden, fucking Garoppolo does a play action. It was something straight out of Madden. All of a sudden, he just passes the ball. Fucking wide open,
George Kittle. Wide the fuck open.
Playing on a damn near broken ankle, run to the end zone. And I'm just like, that was some. And then when I looked at the replay, that was literally something out of Madden. And then it was just like, it's this easy? But like fucking Bosa knocking down linemen and shit.
When your head coach is Kyle Shanahan, which is an offensive guru.
Nigga makes everybody open. He can make anybody open.
Really though?
I mean, look at the Falcons' offense with and without him.
Yeah. Well, shit. Even the Browns, bro. Like after he left, that team went down the drain. Like, seriously.
It's just like it's just what the fuck.
You gotta stop living in a what the fuck world.
Because it's still what the fuck.
Embrace it and accept it.
I am like
because this
I am.
But this
I'm
is
the
why
fan.
You the used to be fan.
No,
I'm not used to shit
I'm telling
like
you
this.
as a Lakers fan.
But that's cool. I'm a Niners football. That's basketball.
No, but what I'm saying is because in addition to football, Martin's got 2 reasons. But this is my time.
He's the best of both.
The
worlds.
Lakers are 15-2, and ain't no way I'm looking like, oh man,
because you're used
how are
to
they
it.
exceeding our
You guys are
and
used
you
to
have
it.
to live that way.
You live through the shit.
You have to live that way. The only
high
difference.
school, listen to me. In high school, I've had to see my Niners become the JV squad with Tim Rattay. I don't know who the fuck our quarterbacks were going to be every fucking season.
That's true.
Every coaching staff had to keep switching. Only last time I saw the Niners win the Super Bowl was when I was 5 years old.
Yeah, but
listen, I'm the fan. Don't speak. Okay. So then we had the blue ball year, the hardball year, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my God, we're good. And I was getting cocky. I was talking hella shit. And then I got humbled twice. So now it's like, right now, it's just like I was preparing for another fucking drought and shit. And all of a sudden, within 4 years, we just got not just good, but like scary good. Almost on some, I'm not done talking.
Can you explain to him the meaning of what I was trying to say?
I know, I'm not done talking. Then you can talk. And then after that, we're like really good and we're just destroying teams 10-1. And it's like, I'm like in shock, but I'm like, all right. I'm just sitting back. It's great.
What he's trying to say is, man,
it's great.
Find the medium between
ride
being
the wave,
humbled,
bro,
and being in shock.
Ride the
You
fucking
can't be in
wave.
shock no more. At 10-1,
I'm trying to explain
nothing
to
to be
you.
shocked about.
I'm explaining to you that I'm kind of just in the middle,
But you're
and
not.
I'm enjoying this show as of right now because it's funny to me because I'm still seeing people still trying to doubt us, and it's kind of getting funnier now.
You know what it is though, man? I think it was because it was Aaron Rodgers. That's the reason why he's more shocked. Is because that's the one guy that he's always looked at as, fuck, I don't want to play against him. You know what I mean? So I kind of get that.
Scary money don't make no money, man.
No, I feel you on that, bro.
I get
mean,
you.
You know what I'm saying? Like we both on that same shit. You know what I mean?
I get you, but the last time
I get what he's saying. I understand it. I get it.
And it's crazy because it's like only three Niner quarterbacks have the Packers number. And that's Alex Smith, Colin Kaepernick, and now Jimmy Garoppolo.
Which have all occurred all this decade. That's just what I'm trying. That's what I've been trying to explain.
He's got a point on that too.
That did happen.
It's not like
then there was that drought but a healthy Niner team is Aaron Rodgers.
How long was the drought though?
4 years.
It was about 4 years. Yeah.
Still.
I get you.
How many years are in a decade?
That would be
10 years.
That would be 10.
So you've seen the Niners be good more years than you've seen them be bad this decade.
I saw them be. It was a long day.
So you pretty much say on break even.
It was shit.
5-5.
No, it was shit, bro. It was shit.
Because Harbaugh got there in 2011, so you've seen him for 5-5. It was the 4 years, because even when you went 8-8 the last year, you still went 8-8.
It was Nolan?
And they were injured.
Singletary,
yeah. I was frustrated with that nigga, but I know what you meant.
Yeah.
And then there was that other year with Singletary. Were we 8-8 the last year you got fired? Or was it something?
That's all I'm trying to say, though. You're not a Browns fan. That's what I'm trying to say.
I get you, but I'm not used to seeing my team.
But you are.
I'm trying to tell you something. This is still... I'm not used to seeing this a lot, because I know, again, if it doesn't happen, it could just...
You're not used to seeing it in this manner, but you're used to seeing your team win. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, in the hardball years.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing complete domination.
Domination is what I'm trying to say.
It's just wild. Like that part
that's
of it
the part
is wild.
That I understand, but at the same time...
That's what I'm saying. It's the being dominant throughout the entire game. Like in the hardball years, it was like, fucking... Don't fuck this up. And then we win by the skin of our teeth. And it's like...
But the reason why I'm saying to go the other way is because... Again, next year ain't promised.
I know
So
that.
you just gotta live in the moment. You can't just be, oh my God, are they doing it for real? Like, nah, own that shit. This is your team that's doing it.
Last time I did that, I got
that's where you have to find it. I've been listening to you.
Exactly.
You keep cutting me off.
And I'm the Niner fan. You the used to be fan.
I'm the winner fan.
Yeah,
I'm trying to show you how to win.
The Lakers, you're
show you how to embrace the win.
You've seen the Lakers win in your fucking teenage years and shit. I'm not used to seeing the Niners win.
Hey, you know what? To that extent, I will say this. I completely understand that. And the reason why is because, I mean, you know this. The Niners
Martin, are we in the playoffs right now?
Listen.
We're in the regular season.
Are we talking about the NFL?
The NFL.
Okay, the NFL.
Are we in the playoffs right now?
Have the playoffs start? No.
No.
Are we in the playoffs? Probably.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying, as of now, because when the playoffs come, then of course,
JC, like I'm trying to tell you, you're used to winning because you're used to seeing your Lakers win all the.
I get what you're saying, but I will say this.
That's all I'm saying.
Time out. I will say this, bro. Is that this? Check us out. We haven't been in this range like this, like nothing like this in years.
That's why I'm saying this is
no.
We're talking history.
You're just talking about how you're winning.
No. Even the 9-0 shit.
That hasn't been
Hasn't
done
happened since '93.
Yeah.
How old were we back then? We were 7 years old.
That's what I'm trying to
6 years
tell
old.
you, my nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. How you're doing it. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
No, exactly.
How you're doing it.
That's what is getting.
Because if you go back to the first year,
You
it
know
was
what I
what,
mean?
13-3?
what year?
The first hardball year was 13-3. The second year after that was 12-4.
Yeah.
12-4. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when
And the year after that was what, 11-5, 12-4?
But it wasn't.
It wasn't.
what-
I'm
that's
trying to tell you the way we're winning.
We're
is
saying the
not-
same. We're saying the same thing.
I know, but I'm
Just
trying to tell
different
you
ways.
different
you guys
ways.
are going two different routes. Bro.
I'm just trying to tell you, as a fan, don't tell me how to just be like, oh my god, like I'm enjoying the show because this is great. To me, this is really great, but it's like, wow, this is really fucking great, and I'm not used to this, and I'm enjoying the show because
You know
this
what?
is
To an
great.
extent, I guess I would say that he is enjoying the moment. It's just a more of like,
Wow.
you know what I mean?
Like, I have to take a
he's
step
just
back.
sitting back and just looking at it from outside, like you
Outside the box, because niggas are
just
still
like,
doubting
damn,
us the same way they
this
doubt.
is crazy.
Like when the Warriors were like going on that run the first year, they went on that run, people were still doubting. Like, I don't know, they ain't gonna do that good until they fucking destroyed LeBron in the playoffs in the finals.
Destroyed as a stretch.
Not destroyed, but they beat them.
Yeah, they beat them.
And now they're looking at us the same way, and it's like because they keep saying, "Oh, this is gonna be your real test." Then the few weeks after that, "Oh, this team's gonna be your real test." Now they're saying our real test is the fucking Ravens, and the Ravens just got done destroying the fucking Rams. Last time we checked, 45-6. 6 or 3 or whatever, and Lamar Jackson had almost 100 passing yards and rushing yards, 100 rushing yards,
Damn
and
near.
it's just like. Okay, this is gonna like I'm not even saying it's a real test. It's just like, you know what? Shit. Let's go. Even though it's gonna be in the morning. But let's fucking go.
I completely understand that. I have no issue with watching from astonishment. It's just
You're used to
when,
winning.
No, it's just at some point when you're watching, next year ain't guaranteed.
Exactly.
You just gotta watch it from a heavyweight standpoint, knowing that y'all are the big dogs.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get you.
it ain't even
I
about. It's
understand
not even
what
about
you're saying.
being cocky. That's not what I'm saying.
be
We
nice
gotta
if
rub
you're
it in.
the only
You don't
guy.
gotta. That's what I'm saying. He has to find that median.
Yeah,
You can watch.
I see you.
That's what I'm saying. It's like he sounds like way too astonished when he talks about like, oh my god, like I was just like, yeah, it's
I'm
really
not-
happening, bro. You guys
I'm
10-1. It's not a mistake.
See, like again, you're used to it. You're used to seeing your teams win.
But after a while, you got to be used to it too. It's been 11 weeks, and
hey man,
your
it's
one loss,
great.
your one loss
I'm
was in overtime
sitting
by
back-
3.
I
So
know.
you should know who your
And
team
we
is
should
now.
be 11. Oh, I know who my team is. We're the whole fucking
That's all I'm
show.
saying.
We're the whole fucking show.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I know exactly who my team is, but I swear to God, I saw Alex Smith playing on the other team, man.
What do you mean? Oh,
Aaron Rodgers.
And you remember a long time ago they said.
That motherfucker went 1 for 13 on third downs.
Remember a long time ago they said we should have
Yards
drafted
per
Aaron
attempt
Rodgers?
at 3.2.
Remember a long time ago they said, yo, we should have y'all should have drafted Aaron Rodgers.
I mean,
Yards-
hindsight, yeah. But
yards
when
per
you factor
attempt.
in the coaching changes and
And
all
all
that,
that
it wouldn't
shit.
have mattered.
Oh,
JC,
exactly, it wouldn't have mattered.
Listen to this stat, bro. Yards per attempt 3.2.
Oh yeah, you only threw for 104 yards.
He wasn't even looking downfield.
Yeah.
He was scared. He
was
didn't have
scared.
time.
He was legitimately scared.
That defense
bro.
is no fucking joke. And people are saying that defense is better than Harbaugh's defense. And that's damn near a fucking fact. I've never seen R9's
Well, it's not damn near a fact. It is a fact.
It is.
It is a fact.
It is a fact.
It is a fact. I've never seen a defense be this dominant. And then you see Bosa just shrug his shoulders like, that easy? Like the Jordan shrug.
Shoulder shrug.
Like, is it that easy? Man, what about your? But it's great. I love every moment because last time I was talking hella shit. I think the Harbaugh years humbled me. Now it's just like, oh, it's happening again. Okay,
Here we go.
yes,
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we fucking
That's the medium. I found my medium. But then when I come on, I step back and I talk. Like, damn. But when I watch the game, it's like, all right.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'll be honest. I went to Smoke years ago, watch the game with my brother and my little nephew. Right. By the way, it was side note. The dopest shit ever, man.
All Packer fans?
No. We scored the first touchdown. Didn't say nothing to my nephew about, oh, you say this, No. This kid, boy, I swear to God, he just jumped up and was like, go Niners!
Damn right.
I was like, oh.
Nice.
Motherfucking right.
Oh.
Motherfucking right.
The tear went down my eye and everything, bro. I was just like,
the pursuit of happiness.
I love you. I love you.
And it's so good just to score touchdowns now instead of kicking field goals.
Yeah, that part definitely.
Wasting
man.
all the timeouts and the challenges in the first 10 seconds.
But like I was saying, man, you guys were talking about the offense and Kyle Shanahan, and I get that. Believe me, I do. Mm-hmm. But bro, this defense is fucking insane.
But you don't gotta say that. That's the first thing that stacked up with this team this year.
I do gotta say that, and the reason why I do gotta say that is because there's another stat that I wanted to bring to you. Every quarterback that we've played has had their absolute worst performance of the year. Every single one, except for Russell Wilson,
bitch ass,
who had his third worst performance of the year.
Still worse. He won by the skin of his teeth. I
swear to God, I want to see the Patriots in the fucking Super Bowl so bad.
But we got to get there first.
I understand that, but that's what I'm saying. I want to see that.
And by the way, because they're 10, they're still 10-1, and it's getting to that point now. Like you said, it's a collision course.
Yeah,
now. And it's like this could happen.
And I want to see that shit.
And I've been waiting, baby.
And it feels good.
It does. It does. When we the big dogs, because now every year, every game, it's like this person was injured. Oh, this happened. Oh, blah blah blah.
That's the other thing, man. Our team is so fucking deep. We literally have lost our 2 starting tackles at one point, our fullback, our tight end,
our running back,
fucking 3 running backs. I mean, bro, what haven't we fucking lost? And we're still winning. The shit isn't. That part of it is insane. You have to admit that.
And that's why I say the
depth,
drought was only 4 years.
And what was insane.
And what you did during the 4 years was acquire the depth.
Literally, John.
Not
Lynch.
really.
Literally.
No, not really. Not really. Literally, like for real.
And if you didn't acquire the depth in the draft, you acquired the assets during that 4-year drought to then go get the guys now. Either way,
dude, our depth is all 6th, 7th rounders, literally, and undrafted rookies.
Yeah,
I shit you
John
not.
Lynch.
Like the people that we have, it literally makes no sense in that aspect of like, I understand what you're trying to say, but like, nah, dude, we didn't draft these guys that. You know what I mean?
No, but it was still done within.
It was scouting,
for
sure.
You still had to.
Definitely
you still had to rely on the scouting.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about you guys have 5-star chips and all that.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is you still had the downtime where it was like, shit, nobody's coming to our team. We got to do good in these drafts.
We don't have no superstars. We got no damn big superstars. It's just like it's literally homegrown. Like John Lynch really went out the way to construct this from the from brick by brick by brick. And that's a round of fucking applause.
Seriously, man. Shit.
He got the right coach. He got the right defensive coordinator. He got the vision. He's like, I'm going to fix this shit. And I'm going to write that letter to Jed York. Get us to the NFC Championship. I'm going to write that letter.
And I'll say it from here on out. Every time dude shows up, I'm happy I was wrong about Bosa. Because we just kept drafting D-end after D-end after D-end. And I was like, come on,
that's
dude.
what we needed. That was the one thing I've always said we
this
needed.
This motherfucker.
Okay.
Shit.
For sure. But other than that, round of applause. What about your Raiders, bro?
I ain't gonna sound like that. And y'all niggas talk 15 minutes just on that. And
hey, man, it's amazing. You talk 15 minutes about your Lakers sometimes. But, man.
You think 15 minutes is bad? You should see my Instagram stories. Shit.
Motherfuckers went to New York and got mud stopped, and that was that.
Jets.
Yeah. I mean, you can say what you want about the Jets. I'm not gonna try to build them up like they're this big super team. They won and got a 3-game win streak, so it's not like you playing the fucking Bengals. You know what I mean?
Y'all got the Bengals next, right?
No, they played the
Bengals last week.
Yeah.
Oh, so now y'all got Kansas, huh?
Chiefs, yeah.
Shit.
Ooh.
Well, we gonna know. Shit.
Like I said, middle of the road team.
I was like, I saw what's his name, Gruden mouthed, cock-sucking motherfuckers to the refs.
Yeah.
Vintage Gruden. Vintage Chucky.
But yeah, I'm glad y'all got to get that in.
Hell yeah.
There's some things I wanted to get to just throughout the NFL. Old boy from Washington.
Oh, Dwayne Haskins, yeah.
Yeah, did you see what he did?
Yeah, I seen it.
He got his first win, and then in the midst of it, he forgot he had to go out there and do victory formation, so he was taking selfies with the fans. And Case Keenum had to go out there and take the last snap.
Powerful niggardry at work.
Man,
did you see the Eagles
just
game?
bask in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Did you see that Eagles
win,
game when they were down by 14 and they made like an interception and they ran all the way to the end zone just to pose? And I remember seeing that. I was like, hold up, is this? I looked at the score. I was like, why are they doing this? Wow. All right. What's their record?
They're still in contention for their division, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, no, the Cowboys are atop that division, so it's still wide open.
It's wide open.
Cowboy fans are about to just give up on everything now. They lost to the Patriots. That's not surprising.
Jerry Jones made it very clear it's on the coaching now.
Now it's on the coaching, not him. He ain't gonna look in the mirror. He ain't gonna blame himself.
Yeah,
and it really is though, because I mean they had a chance to at least tie the game, and Jason Garrett elected to kick a field goal. So I mean, You know, that's all coaching.
Because T.O. tried talking about it. As Bryant said, talking about it. Everyone was loud. It is the coaching staff. And I don't get every year they have the players and they don't make the playoffs. Or if they make it, they get eliminated.
Right away.
One and done.
Yep.
Wow, this supposed to be America's team? What team? That's the Niners, baby.
Individually, there was one big story, even bigger than the Niners, you got to admit.
Who?
Frank Gore.
Yes. Niner for life. Niner for life. Man.
What's the total yardage now?
A lot.
I just know he passed Barry Sanders for number 3 all time.
He just like passed him by 20. I forget exactly what the number is.
15,000 and some change.
So who the other two?
It's Emmitt Smith and Walter Payton.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it.
He still looks like he could run anher 4 years.
He really could.
I mean,
just
come back 4 years,
hey, man.
He's averaging 3.8 yards a carry this year.
I'm gonna say this: come back to the Niners. I just wanted to. He is gonna retire now. He said
he said he's retiring with the Niners.
So come back home. Just come back as a 1 year deal, and just let us hope, man. Just rotate with the running backs so we can help you get that.
He could be the short yardage running back. Why not?
Fuck it.
Seriously.
They did that with Jerome Bettis. I remember that.
Yeah.
Possible.
And then after that dude got injured, and Jerome Bettis had himself a fucking MVP year, retired on a high note.
Yeah, so that's football.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's. I've never seen. Well, I have, but just very few players get to have that long of a career and garner respect from everybody.
Yep.
Yeah,
like you can't find one person really that wants to say anything bad about Frank Gore.
I mean, you really can't, man. Like, he just puts his head down and goes to work, bro.
And knocks you the fuck over.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And Madden, he was just, man, he was a beast on that shit. Still is.
Yeah.
Just on the wrong teams.
Like I said earlier, Lakers are now 15-2. Way ahead of schedule.
Yep.
Happy about that.
You said 2020.
World's on the right.
Everything's balanced now.
Everything's in balance.
Except people are kind of complaining that the ratings are down for the NBA.
Nobody gives a fuck because cable has a part to play in that. Nobody watches cable.
Yes.
Everybody always wants to bring up rating numbers, but don't want to bring up the factors that lead into it.
Like streaming.
Yeah. They don't count streaming for Nielsen ratings.
Until May comes around and playoffs happen and shit. Then that's when shit gets really interesting.
Right. And nobody wants to watch James Harden do what he does.
James Harden needs to get the fuck on, man.
Shit.
He's like, I'm tired of everyone trying to keep saying how he's a great player.
Oh, he is.
I know he's a great player.
He's a Hall of Fame player, actually.
During the regular season. But then when that postseason happens...
What's that thing about the NBA? It's not the NBA Hall of Fame. It's the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Basketball Hall of Fame, I know. I get it.
So it doesn't even matter off of, he still has hardware because of the Olympics.
Yeah.
So,
and a whole bunch of patches.
When I say that, I've already said I don't care what he does in the regular season. I'm just speaking of he still is a Hall of Fame player.
Great player. But man, when you see
let's see him do it in May.
Yeah, people are like, oh, look at this. It's great. I'm like, that's nice. Is he going to do that in May?
Yeah. No. But the thing that the NBA did is they set a little blaze to get things going for 2021-2022. They're looking into shortening down the regular season from 82 games to a minimum of 78, putting in a mid-season tournament like soccer, which would then have implications for the divisions. And then they have an instance where they want the 7, 8, 9, and 10 seeds to then play in for the final 7 and 8 seeds in the playoffs. And then after the semifinals, when you get to the conference finals, they're going to reseed. So it could possibly be West and East going at it, and it could possibly be two teams from the same conference in the finals.
Makes sense.
So you would have the two best teams going at it.
That would make sense.
I looked at that and I saw that is beautiful. Let's get it going now.
That is interesting.
Because then you take away the argument of, well, what if you get a 1 seed versus an 8 seed? You get Toronto versus LA, the travel and all that.
Yeah.
Wipe that out. So now, anyways, when it gets to the last 2 rounds, you traveling anyway. So what does it matter?
Yeah.
Let's find out who the 2 best teams are.
Would be interesting. Would be very interesting.
I like that. I'm all on board for that.
Amazing.
Let's see what else. James Wiseman, NCAA news.
Oh, these whole ass niggas. They got a lot.
I watched the NCAA.
They got a lot of nerve. They got a lot of
same way you did with the Niners. I watched the NCAA.
A lot of fucking nerve on that.
So let me take with the NCAA.
They got a lot of nerve. That's all I'm going to say on that.
James Wiseman is going to be reinstated to Memphis. in January 2020. However, before he does so, he is ordered to pay $11,000 to charity based on the money that he took from Penny in helping get his family sustainable shelter while he was, of course, a teenager in high school. So basically, he's getting punished for being poor.
And forced to donate to people.
What kind of shit is that?
That shit makes no fucking sense.
Fuck out of here.
No fucking sense.
There you go. I remember when I read that report, I literally screamed, "Fuck out of here!" in the break room at my job. People looked at me. I was like, I just read some bullshit.
Yeah. In other news, they did let Chase Young back on the field, and he got back on and got a sack right when the fucking game started.
Good for him.
Business is booming. The whole thing with James Wiseman, as I stated before, was that the sponsors told the NCAA, yeah, you get the fuck out of here with that bullshit if you're trying to set the number one prospect.
Yeah.
Get your shit together. And they realized they had no say in it, so they had to try to save face. So that's where that $11,000. To me, really what he should do is he should donate his scholarship in bits and pieces to kids that need the classes. Because, the education is so important,
Quote,
and that's what
unquote.
the players are there for. They should just be happy about it.
Quote,
he should
unquote.
donate parts of his scholarship to the people that actually need the classes.
Meanwhile, the coaches.
And let's see how people feel about it since it's so damn important.
While the coaches are getting
And
paid
it's
millions of dollars.
It's worth about $11,000, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, Nick Saban about to do a whole HBO or whatever special
With Bill Belichick.
getting paid off that.
Yep.
But, if a player does that shit, yeah, that'll been sanctioned.
Oh, no.
I want to see what happens if they start offering the coaches payment in scholarships. Now, you give scholarships to however many people you want.
Shit.
Let's see if they'll start taking the jobs.
So when is this going to get effect when the kids start getting paid? When's that going to get in effect? Next season?
I think it starts next season. Because remember, the California thing just jumpstarted the NCAA to just get the shit going. So I think they got one more vote on that. So we'll see.
So pretty much next season they're going to start paying the kids.
No, it's not them paying. The kids can make money off
Kids,
the
that's what I meant. The kids can make money. Is what I meant.
But you got to phrase it properly. The NCAA is not paying them.
Not paying them. The kids can make money off themselves.
Yeah. Eventually, at some point, it's going to get to payment. Like, they're really going to look at the system because this is just...
I mean,
the first domino.
it would have to at some point.
But it's still a 20-year plan. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen the very
sure.
next year.
Right.
It's something that leads to a step towards the right direction. And that's that. Another step towards an interesting direction. Floyd Mayweather might be coming out of retirement.
Why?
Money.
We don't know yet because he hasn't stated.
That nigga's must be broke.
Money.
That's what I thought. And then I saw Deontay Wilder's record.
What's his record?
And I was like, I don't know how the classes meet up with that.
He can't fight him.
He can't.
Nah.
I know he can't on paper right now.
He would have to put on like 20 pounds, dog. Ain't no way.
Or he would have to do one of those bullshit ass McGregor type shits.
That fight's gonna be
where it's
boring
unofficial.
as fuck.
If that had, I mean,
that fight would be boring as hell, man. That fight will be boring because Mayweather's just gonna avoid him.
Wilder will knock him out, man. He just literally needs to catch him.
We say that about all.
No. This is different.
Well, I don't know about that because after seeing
weight,
Wilder against Ortiz, now granted he got him in the 7th round, but every round leading up to that,
Ortiz was winning.
Ortiz was whooping his ass.
I turned it off
because Wilder was looking for the knockout, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. He's gonna be looking for a knockout for somebody that ain't looking for nothing.
Mayweather's just gonna avoid you the entire time and get his hits in, and that's how he wins.
I saw many people talking about.
I mean, I know he plays it like a sport, bro. Don't get me wrong. I know how Mayweather does.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But like I said, all Wilder needs to do is catch him. Now, will he be able to? That's the question.
No,
you never know.
I thought the same shit about everybody winning against Mayweather, and they all could not catch him.
Yeah, but they were all whack. Like, seriously.
I don't know why people thought that Mayweather would lose. He's a defensive technician, and he's going against cats that don't do well against defensive technicians.
Exactly. So can Wilder do that?
No, Wilder can't fight.
Exactly.
Like I said,
I watched the fight.
I saw motherfuckers talking about. Motherfuckers talking about. Oh, Wilder would have definitely put them paws on Tyson, and I'm like,
oh, get the fuck out of here.
Nah, I don't think.
Get the fuck
that would be a
out.
good fight, though.
Man, he couldn't even handle Lennox Lewis, dog.
That would not be a good fight. Have you seen Tyson's his workouts when he was working out with Customato?
Back then?
Yeah,
true.
That would not be a good fight. Tyson would end that shit within 4 rounds.
Bro, he'd get that full concussion. Easy.
And he wouldn't even give him a concussion hitting him on the head. He'd give him a concussion with the body shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, Mayweather must be bored. Mayweather must be bored or broke or both. Broken bored.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, first you do that fucking one fight overseas, and now it's like, nigga, you bored? I mean, I know you make all this money in order you pay your child support, you losing money. Like, how old is he now? In his
40-something.
Yeah, he's old.
And how old is Wilder? In his 30s?
Yeah.
I guess.
Late 30s, I think. He's up there in age too, but
I guess.
What, 41, 42 and 0 now?
Yeah.
Look, when I say he can't fight, I'm not talking about he can't fight. Clearly, you can't go 42 and 0 without knowing how to fight. I'm talking about the technique of fighting.
I understand
technique
that.
going up against somebody of a magnitude of Mike Tyson in his prime, who was pure technique.
Yeah.
That's what the motherfuckers just talking out their ass at this point.
And
I'm like,
all they see is because I'm gonna to be honest. I turned the fight off as soon as it was just getting boring. Like, I'm gonna watch something else, and all of a sudden, as soon as I turned it off, that's when old boy knocked him out, and I was like, oh shit. And he knocked the sweat out of him. He punched the sweat off him, and he dropped with his eyes open like shit.
Yeah. She was wild. One thing we missed last week, which literally came out the day we posted the podcast. 15-year anniversary of Malice at the Palace. I don't have much to say about it because, again, judging off how people responded to Myles Garrett and Mason Rudolph, y'all would have made sure them motherfuckers left in handcuffs.
Seriously.
Had that happened in the social media age.
Man, it would have been wild, man.
All kinds of fucking cases and shit.
There have been so many memes.
Y'all wouldn't have known how to take that shit.
There have been so many think pieces, threads.
Oh, speaking of that, so the Myles Garrett Mason Rudolph case took a interesting turn.
Oh fuck!
When Myles Garrett threw that Hail Mary and said he called him a nigger. Like I said, it was he was gonna throw out
the hard ER, and they all said, "Why didn't you just say that shit? Why didn't you say that shit at Jump?" Well, shit.
Apparently, he did say it. It went all the way up until Friday, and then it got leaked. Because initially he was trying to keep it. Apparently, allegedly, from his stance, he was trying to keep it out the media's.
Right.
All that stuff.
Yeah, he did say
Apparently,
that.
they didn't find no fucking audio of it, though.
Yeah.
Which is weird, because, I mean, usually someone's wired. So
and considering that, he would have had to say it in front of all those linemen.
That's true. Damn.
Miles Smolier.
Maybe he's lying.
I was just saying, he threw the Hail Mary like I expected him to throw it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to throw it. But what happened was they released all the fines. Yeah, between both teams, that shit accumulated just under $750,000.
And also, the NFL hopes they can bring him back. Like, we hope we could bring him back. I'm like, Lord forbid if he takes a knee and starts talking about police brutality. Other news, after the fucking Ravens beat the shit out the Rams, Marcus Peters is just talking shit to Jalen Ramsey.
Good.
Probably because what did Jalen Ramsey say about Marcus Peters? He probably said some shit, huh?
Nah, he didn't say nothing, but he took his job, bro.
Yeah.
Oh well,
that's how they got Jalen Ramsey. They had to trade Marcus Peters.
They sure did.
And that shouldn't come as a surprise because who's Marcus Peters' cousin?
Marshawn Lynch.
There you go.
Oakland.
Yeah.
Smokeland.
Yeah.
Anyway, anything else?
I'm really from Oakland, though.
Anthony Brown's baking like Keith Sweat. Yeah, he's going to have to sit out the rest of the year for that. You can't just come out and be like, yeah, fuck the NFL, and then expect it.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Antonio Brown.
Oh, yeah, Antonio Brown. Sorry.
Yeah, niggas and the Patriots just said, nah.
Yeah.
Nah. No. He's like, no. Because probably them checks are coming in. He's realizing, oh, shit, I'm broke.
Yeah, Cap said stop running, and nobody wanted to give him a look. You think, fuck the NFL's going to get you a better shot this year?
Seriously.
Nah, nigga.
Seriously.
Nah, go handle your business. Man. Go get checked for that CTE.
And then go sign up for the XFL.
Yeah.
I will not. Vince will hire him. That's the crazy thing. And knowing him, he will be on Raw.
Finally, Akon is really building Wakanda.
We've been saying that for years.
No, he's really
for real
building Wakanda now. He's building his own city in Africa.
Good for him. That Gaga money getting put to use.
I don't know if that's just Gaga.
I was just like saying that.
I think this is. I think Africa's looking at him like, nah, you have the tools. Just tell us what you need and we'll get it done.
Good for him.
He's really out there about to build Wakanda.
So Akon about to be T'Challa, huh?
Or T'Challa's dad.
Or the Black Panther.
I'm about to be T'Challa here. Shit.
Don't blame me.
Shit, he building that shit.
Oh, wow.
All the women whining and grinding.
Marcus Peters.
I'm there.
Yeah.
He's looking at this. Rubbing your head, Jalen.
Oh, yeah, I'll be talking shit too.
Rubbing your head, Jalen.
Matter of fact, I got Marcus Peters on my fantasy. I want to see what he did.
He probably did a lot. He's talking
That's probably more reason for him talking shit.
Man.
I can't wait to him and fucking what's his name talk shit to each other. Him and
Oh yeah,
Sherman.
Yeah.
No, there.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is Marcus Peters' stat line tonight: 6 tackles, 2 assisted tackles, a pass deflection, and an interception for 22-yard return.
Oh shit.
What happened to your head?
Oh no, yeah, he's talking big shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn, good for him. Well, anyway, on that note. This is episode 160 of the Illogical Sense podcast. You can always follow us on the Twitter at Mr. Busby lowercase Mr. Busby 4 lowercase 08. You can follow the podcast at iLLogical SP on Twitter, and of course in the Illogical Sense on the Instagram, and of course on the Facebook.
Give me a hell yeah!
And on all social medias, JC No
Yes.
Appreciate all the good feedback from the playlist this week.
Yeah.
Next one will be out this week. And there's that. And happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yeah. Martine.
You can follow me on all my socials at Beats Be Killing Them. Search Venomous, spell VNMS, on all your digital streaming platforms and stream that. And my Venomous Vibes playlist took a hit because I was with my nephew all weekend. So fuck y'all, but it's coming on Wednesday, so don't trip. I already got it all set up. It's just gonna be an update to the Kendrick Lamar shit that I was doing.
This looks pretty good, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I also got a like from, believe it or not, the Moonlight on my DJ Mustard one.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Moonlight.
The Moonlight. They fuck with Wiz.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was tripping out on that show. I was like, what the fuck?
Man, you never know who be watching.
Right.
You never know who be following. Shit. 160 of these things, man. Fucking wild. Holiday season's coming. The iLLogical list is coming. We're gonna piss you guys off more. The decade list is coming. Whole lot of shit is coming.
Stay tuned, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Aye.
We out.